and their children can be a foster child's extraordinary. You have the power to do something positive that will change the life of a young person right here in Alabama. Open your heart and open your home to a foster child today. For more information, visit www.dhr.alabama.gov or call 1-866-64-AL-KIDS. Brought to you by the Alabama Department of Human Resources, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
Salute the flag.
Jarquez Hunter tries to get to the corner, cuts it up. He's gone. Jarquez Hunter 50, 10, 5, touchdown Auburn! Jarquez Hunter.
Strike up the band.
Oh, DeMarcus Riddick, the freshman, came up to make the stop on the corner. Pressure. Down he goes at the 45-yard line. Down he goes, Jalen McLeod.
Prepared to conquer.
Thorne drops. He looks. He throws up the sideline. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Got his pressure. Goes down. Back to the 24. Dorian Mahusi with the stop. Picked off by Kayan Lee. Pass complete inside the 20. Down the sideline. Rivaldo Fairweather. Touchdown Auburn.
And feel the power of Dixieland.
Peyton looks. Down the sideline. Up the hash. Caught. Gotta be a touchdown. Touchdown Malcolm Simmons. Touchdown Auburn.
This is Auburn football.
Previous visit to Columbia, Missouri, your Tigers dominated from the opening kickoff, winning 51-14 before a sparse crowd. A sellout crowd is expected at Faurot Field today, with the local Tigers fighting to stay alive for a postseason playoff berth. Good morning and War Eagle from Memorial Stadium, Faurot Field, with Jason Campbell, Ronnie Brown, Brad Law, Jeff Shearer, Faith Richardson, Gene Dulaney, Patrick Tisdale, Jacob Hillman, and Ben Harling. I'm Andy Bertram. Coming off its first open date, Auburn worked on getting healthy and building consistency for the second of 3 straight October road games. After suffering its first loss of the season 2 weeks ago, Missouri bounced back with a dominant performance at UMass last week. According to Coach Hugh Freeze, the black and gold Tigers featured the best skill position players that Auburn has faced this season. Since Mizzou won the first matchup at the 1973 Sun Bowl, Auburn has won the last 3, including the SEC championship game in 2013, behind a near record-setting day by Trey Mason. Is this the day that Auburn breaks out its running attack behind Jarquez Hunter against one of the best defenses in the SEC? We'll find out in the next 3 hours. The Outdoor Alabama Countdown to Kickoff continues in a moment. It's the Ford F-150 Highlight Show. I'm Andy Bertram, and today we're talking about the Built Ford Tough F-150. It delivers the power and performance you need to step up in big moments. And with available smart technology like Pro Power Onboard, you'll be game day ready every day. For the latest offers on a new F-150, the official truck of the Auburn Tigers, see your local Ford dealer today. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions.
It's a great day to get vaccinated. Many children and adults that delayed vaccination during the pandemic are still behind schedule. It is crucial that we take the steps to get everyone back on track with their routine immunizations. Children and teens can still catch up on their vaccinations even if they start late. Make sure you and your family are up to date on all recommended vaccines, including respiratory virus vaccine. Let's all do our part to get back on track. Don't wait. Vaccinate. For more information, visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM.
If I was to describe this sandwich in one word, I would say magical. Hi, this is Jamor, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich is that extra oomph. I go back and forth from the spicy filet to the original filet. I get into the sweetness of the honey, then you have the extra kick from the spicy filet. The combination alone takes it over the top. It's award-winning.
The Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is back with a bite. Try it with the original or spicy filet, now for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
This is Coach Bruce Pearl here with an exciting opportunity. Through December 20th, we're running a special campaign to support our student athletes. Join On to Victory today, and for every annual subscription, an anonymous donor will match it 3-1. That means your $204 subscription becomes $816 for our athletes. We're aiming to raise $1 million to support Auburn student athletes because, as we all know, Auburn is an everything school. Visit ontovictory.com to make your pledge today. Remember, your impact is tripled. War Eagle.
You're listening to Auburn Football. Visit OutdoorAlabama.com to find your next adventure. Go hunt, go fish, get outdoors. Now, back to more of the Outdoor Alabama Countdown to Kickoff.
A splendid fall afternoon for football and morning at this point as Auburn gets set to face Missouri on Mizzou's homecoming is Saturday. Another sellout crowd expected here in Columbia today, along with Jason Campbell, our entire Auburn Sports Network crew. I'm Andy Burcham. Well, an important ball game for both of these squads, Jason. As we mentioned before, a lot on the line for Auburn. Momentum, an opportunity to gain momentum throughout the second half of this season. And for Missouri, a chance to be in the playoff hunt by the end of this season.
Yeah, two big games. I mean, a big game for both teams here today. When you think about Missouri, they're still in the playoff hunt right now, only having one loss to Texas A&M. But then you think about the Auburn program, right? We're not in the playoff hunt, but you're playing to get the energy back in your program. You're playing to turn this thing around. At the end of the year, there's always a game you go back and look at, Andy, and say that was a turning point for our season. With today's game against Missouri, a really good competitive football team, will it be the turning point for Auburn's football season when we look back 6 weeks from now?
This was an electric offense a year ago. Cody Schrader, who transferred in from a Division II program, led the SEC in rushing. Their numbers aren't quite as impressive, but they are very skilled at the wide receiver spots and a veteran quarterback in Brady Cook that runs this show.
Yeah, Brady Cook does not turn the football over. You talk about this whole entire offense. They only had 2 turnovers the entire season so far, and he hasn't thrown an interception in 135 consecutive attempts. So he knows how to protect the football. He knows where he wants to go with the football, and these guys know how to cover the ball up. So today, our defense is they were going to force turnovers. They got to do an exceptional job of making sure that they force those errors.
Great things are possible when you have the power, performance, and the smart features of a Ford F-150, the official truck of the Auburn Tigers. Greatness starts at your local Ford dealer. Jason, what are your Ford keys to today's game?
Well, anytime you go on the road and you're playing in a hostile environment, you want to get a win. Number one is you got to start fast. You got to start fast on the road. You got to start this game off with a lot of energy, making big plays. Number 2 for me is protect the football and have no negative plays on first down. Number 3, defense got to create a turnover. Got to find a way today to give our offense a sudden change in Missouri's territory. And number 4 is probably the biggest one for me, Andy, is get Brady Cook off his spot. Make him uncomfortable today and neutralize those 2 weapons of receivers that they have in Luther and also in Weeze.
A year ago, Cook was more of a running quarterback. He has that ability. He just hasn't shown it as much this season.
Well, you don't have to when you got those 2 big receivers out there that he has. You know, you're throwing the ball to these 2 guys, both of them right at 400 yards apiece receiving. You think about Theo Weeze Jr., he's at 31 catches, 407 yards. Luther Burden is at 31 catches, 398 yards and 4 touchdowns, and he was first-team All-SEC a year ago. So these guys know what to do with the football in their hands. They like to spread you out. They like to also hit you with the run game, and they're averaging over 100 and, I believe, 80-some yards rushing per game. So it's not like you can just sit there and say, oh, let's stop their passing attack. These guys can run the football very, very successfully.
Auburn's College of Veterinary Medicine is one of the country's preeminent institutions for veterinary education, research, and comprehensive medical care for animals. Students train alongside world-renowned clinicians and researchers in one of the nation's most advanced teaching hospitals and innovative research programs. Learn more at vetmed.auburn.edu. Key for Auburn offensively, obviously you've got to minimize the turnovers. That's a every week for this Auburn offense. What does Auburn need to do to be successful on first down today, Jason?
Yeah, you're going to get a lot of sits-flip coverage, Andy. What I mean by that is sometimes people say cover 6. That means you get cover 2 to the boundary and quarters to the field. Sits-flip is cover 2 to the field and quarters to the boundary. So that means you're going to have some opportunities to run the ball to the weak side on first down. You have an opportunity to throw the ball to the boundary receiver. He's on those hitches and stop routes to try to get positive yards on first down. This team is very good in Missouri on first down defense. So we got to make sure that we're not creating negative plays and staying on schedule by hitting some of those opportunities that they'll give us on the weak side of the boundary.
And that was a major problem, especially early at Georgia 2 weeks ago. First down was almost a disaster for the Tigers early on. It took forever to try and get into that game offensively because of sacks and negative yardage on first down.
Yeah, the first play of the game, we lose 5 yards. You
Right.
don't want to start the game off the first play in an opponent's stadium losing 5 yards. So I think you run the ball more today, Andy. I think you neutralize their offense by keeping them on the sidelines, by playing a little bit of ball control. I think you have to run Jarquez, you have to run Damari, and then you have to get into a position where Fairweather has got to be a part of this game plan today. I know we talk a lot about the receivers, but this offense does well when he's more involved in the tight end position.
Well, and you mentioned it. Ball control could be a big factor, keeping that Missouri offense off the field by keeping Auburn's offense on the field here this afternoon.
Yeah, definitely going to have to convert third downs today. You know, their defense, I think, Missouri defense on third downs, they've given up 37%. Auburn's offense is converting 41%. So something's got to give a little bit with both of those being very close. So, but you just said it, though. Neutralize their offense by staying on the field and sustaining downs, and you do that by staying third and short.
Auburn and Mizzou, the Auburn starting lineups. When we come back, stay tuned. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Upgrade your Auburn football game day and create unforgettable memories with your friends and family. Visit auburnvip.com. VIP experiences include a Friday night tour of Jordan-Hare Stadium, joining the team for Tiger Walk, running out of the tunnel with the Tigers, or watching the Eagle Flight or halftime show from the 50-yard line. Take your game day experience to the next level. Visit auburnvip.com.
Things we take for granted, ordinary opportunities for parents and their children, can be a foster child's extraordinary. You have the power to do something positive that will change the life of a young person right here in Alabama. Open your heart and open your home to a foster child today. For more information, visit www.dhr.alabama.gov or call 1-866-64-AL-KIDS. Brought to you by the Alabama Department of Human Resources, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Auburn Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
I've always wanted to learn how to hunt and fish, but I didn't know where to begin. OutdoorAlabama.com helped me get started. There I learned the basics of hunting and fishing, including what's in season and which license to buy. You can even sign up for classes to help you become a successful hunter or angler. Now I'm confident in the woods or on the water. What are you waiting for? Learn more at OutdoorAlabama.com. Go hunt, go fish, get outdoors. This message was brought to you by the Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources.
This is Auburn football, and these are the Yellowwood starting lineups for the Tigers. Defensive line.
Kildrick Falk, Highland Home High School. Isaiah Ricks, Woodbury, New Jersey, St. Augustine Prep High School.
Malik Blockton, Montgomery, Alabama, Pike Road High School.
Jalen McLeod, Washington, D.C., Friendship Collegiate.
Linebackers.
Eugene Asante, Alexandria, Virginia, Westfield High School.
Austin Keys, Taylorsville, Mississippi, Seminary High School.
Doran Mausi, Detroit, UD Jesuit.
Secondary.
Antonio Kite, Anderson, Alabama, Anderson High School.
Kaden Lee, Atlanta, Georgia, Cedar Grove High School.
Jaron Thompson, Lufkin, Texas, Lufkin High.
Sylvester Smith, Montfort, Alabama, Montfort High School.
Offensive line.
Connor Liu, Kennesaw, Georgia, Kennesaw Mountain High School.
Jeremiah Wright, Selma, Alabama, Selma High School.
Dylan Wade, Houston, Texas, South Falls.
Isaiah Miller, Memphis, Tennessee, Woodard High School.
Percy Lewis, Charlotte, Mississippi, McAdam High School.
Receivers.
Robert Lewis, Covington, Georgia, Newton High School.
Cam Coleman, Phoenix City, Alabama, Central High School, Phoenix City. Keandre Lambert Smith, Norfolk, Virginia, Moore High School.
Tight ends.
Rivaldo Fairweather, Lauderhill, Florida, Boyd Anderson High School.
Running backs.
Jacquez Hunter, Philadelphia, Mississippi, Neshoba Central High School.
Quarterback.
Peyton Thorne, Naperville, Illinois, Naperville Central High School.
Special teams.
Reed Hughes, Conway, Arkansas, Conway High School.
Oscar Chapman, Adelaide, South Australia, Prince Alfred College.
Towns Magoo, Auburn, Alabama, Auburn High School.
The starting lineups have been presented by Great Southern Wood, makers of Yellowwood pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
You've been listening to the Outdoor Alabama Countdown to Kickoff on the Auburn Sports Network. Now, it's game time. Exclusive play-by-play coverage of Auburn football is brought to you by Ford. Great things are possible when you have the power, performance, and smart features of a Ford F-150, the official truck of the Auburn Tigers. Greatness starts at your local Ford dealer. Coke Zero Sugar. Tackle game day with a great taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide. By the Alabama Department of Public Health. Don't wait. Vaccinate. Protect yourself and others by staying current on all recommended vaccines. Visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM. Chick-fil-A. Download the Chick-fil-A app and score big before the game begins. Eat more chicken and War Eagle with Chick-fil-A. By Cook's Pest Control. Score superior protection from pests and termites by calling Cook's Pest Control. Cook's is the South's most trusted name in pest control and the official pest control partner of the Auburn Tigers. And by Alabama Power, proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers. Alabama Power, power for a better Alabama. Let's go back to Faurot Field at Memorial Stadium in Columbia with Ronnie Brown on the sidelines alongside Jason Campbell. Here's the voice of the Auburn Tigers, Andy Burcham.
Well, it's a picture-perfect morning for football, Auburn and Missouri. It's the first time this season that the Tigers, and the first of 2 straight weeks in which the Tigers will play on an artificial surface. So let's get a report. We'll send it downstairs. Ronnie Brown with his Cook's Pest Control sideline report.
All right, Birds Daddy, here we go. Columbia, Missouri on a sunny, cool 62-degree day here in Columbia. The field conditions are excellent. I'm not a fan of this turf. I'll be the first to say that, but their field conditions is in good shape. I know it was a little slick this morning, but as of late, the sun's come out, I think dried up a little bit of that dew that was on the grass. So everything's perfect. It's a great day for some football. People are sitting out here in the end zone, in the little grass area, and you got a cool little South Florida beach breeze going on.
All right, Ronnie Jean, thank you very much. Game day weather brought to you by Sensagreen, proud sponsor of Auburn Athletics. The experts at Sensagreen with Carrier create a cool indoor retreat for heating, cooling, and installation. All are offering a total comfort care for your Tiger family in East Alabama and Huntsville. Contact today at sensagreen.com. Carrier, turn to the experts. As Ronnie mentioned, 62 degrees right now. Sunny sky, not a cloud in the sky right now. Wind out of the south at 6 miles per hour and low humidity just 49% today. It is a fabulous day for football. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. Missouri game captains coming out of the southwest corner. Auburn's a team with all white uniforms. The Stormtrooper uniforms for Auburn today about to come out of the southeast corner here today, and we'll get the coin toss in just a few moments. We were here in 2017, Jason. This place was like an A-Day crowd. Boy, it is pumped for this one here this afternoon between Auburn and Missouri.
Yeah, you got a lot of fans still pouring in from the outsides right now, Andy, that's still trying to get into this stadium for an early ball game, 11 o'clock. This is a homecoming game today for Missouri. They haven't been home in a while, so expect this thing to get rowdy today and loud. So for me today, I expect Peyton Thorne and Coach Freeze to really be on top of communication with the helmet sets today in this atmosphere.
Exo Armor, which is came out of Auburn's Samuel Ginn College of Engineering, has engineered a piece of plastic that covers up the ear hole in the helmets. They're using those especially for these road games where it can be tough to hear the sideline communications coming in.
Well, how times have changed. Back in the day, you had the helmet communication, but there was nothing covering your ears unless it was a cold game. You had the cap to go over your ears. But other than that, though, you think about this game, the program for Auburn has really done an outstanding job of helping in every single way to neutralize crowd noise for the quarterback, and not just the quarterback, even for the defense, who's ever the communicator for one of our linebackers back and forth from Coach Durkin. So I expect communication not to be an issue. We have two experienced quarterbacks today in this ball game between Cook and Thorne. So I just feel like, Andy, this is about to be an exciting game. If Auburn wants to turn their season around, we've got to be the quality opponent, and that starts today.
Auburn in the Stormtrooper white tops and bottoms. Auburn has the blue face mask today. Missouri in the away with the home black tops and bottoms and the gold helmets today. Auburn's captains Luke Deal, Jaron Thompson, Reed Hughes, Eugene Asante head to the field. Coin toss presented by Key of Auburn, where you're always number one.
Good luck, Tony. A veteran of 14 years wearing the white hat. Guys, I'm David Smith. I'll be your referee. Paul Myers is your umpire. If you have any questions, come see us. This is Charlotte. Come on in here, Charlotte. She's going to be with us and help us have the coin toss today. Auburn, you're the visiting team. You'll make the call. That's heads. That's tails. Heads, tails. Right? What's your call? Tails. He calls tails. I'm going to toss it and let it hit the ground. Tails, you want to toss. What would you like to do? Defer to the second half? You're going to receive. Which way do you want to kick? Turn your back.
All right, Auburn fans, here we go. The coin toss. Auburn's captain Luke Deal calls tails. It is tails. They have elected to defer to the second half. They will be kicking into the grass area of this Missouri stadium. Andy, what's the key for this Auburn football team to get started? As Jason Campbell said previously, they have to get off to a fast start. What does that mean?
I think that's absolutely imperative. A 3-and-out to start it. Don't give Missouri a lengthy drive, and then do something offensively when you get the ball for the first time. No 3-and-out early on in this ball game, Jason.
Yeah, you can't. If Missouri's going to get the ball first, the one thing you have to do is make sure that they don't get on schedule and start sustained drives and get this crowd behind them. So when you get the ball, it's so loud. I think Keldrick Falk and these guys up front, Jalen McLeod, make your presence known early in this ball game. Make no bones about it. Missouri is still going to try to run the football, averaging 187 yards a game rushing, even though they can throw the ball very well. You got to make them one-dimensional today and take something away from them that they do really, really, really good, and that's run the football.
With regard to that run game, Nate Noel, their leading rusher, and Auburn's Jalen McLeod were roommates together at Appalachian State. We'll see how they go get together here this afternoon.
Yeah, the days of the transfer portal, right? Guys that used to play together at App State, which is a really, really good program, know each other very, very well. So I'm sure it'll be a little fun jawing back and forth between each other. But, man, I'm excited about this game today. I've said it all week. This is a game for Auburn coming off a bye week where you just let it all out. You had a chance to rest up. You had a chance to get healthy, and you travel halfway across the U.S. to get here. Let's play some football, but play it with intent, but also play it smart. Be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there, defensively and offensively.
Missouri drops 2 deep back inside the 5. They are Jamal Roberts, a redshirt freshman out of St. Louis, and Joshua Manning, a wide receiver out of Lee Summit, Missouri. Marquise Johnson is not back. He's their leading kickoff returner this season, averaging over 25 yards a kickoff return, but he is not back for this opening kickoff. And Towns Magoo will be out to kick this one away. As Ronnie mentioned, Auburn will kick into the north end zone where a ton of students are on the grassy berm in and around the White Rock M in a south end zone that is going to be dramatically different by the time Auburn plays here in a couple years. They're sinking some $200 million, $250 million into Memorial Stadium for a major renovation and addition to the north end zone here. Magoo tees it up. And Towns Magoo puts a foot into it, booms it away. There will be no return as it goes 8 yards deep into the end zone. And Missouri will have 1st and 10 at its own 25 with Brady Cook at quarterback. 6'2", 212-pound grad student out of St. Louis. 7,824 yards, 45 touchdowns, only 13 interceptions in his career. 7 touchdowns, just 1 pick this season for Brady Cook.
Yeah, Brady Cook, like we talked about in pregame, 135 passes without an interception. This offense only turned the ball over twice so far this season. Auburn's got his hand full today with this offense.
Nate Noel, the tailback in the pistol behind Cook on 1st down from the 25. A handoff to Noel. He gets across the 25 and is taken down after about a 2-yard gain. Dorian Mausi with the stop for the Tigers. 2nd down and 7 as he gets 3 yards on 1st down.
Yeah, see if Auburn leans a lot on their linebackers today. A senior group of guys, Eugene Asante, Dorian Mausi, and then you also have the young pup, DeMarcus Riddick as well.
Auburn puts 3 on the line of scrimmage on 2nd down and 7. Cooper, a wide receiver, now goes in motion out of the backfield as Cook drops the throw. He throws to Cooper, complete, taken down maybe a yard shy of the 1st down on the play. Stop made by number 18, the midseason freshman All-American, Caleb Harris. And here is 3rd down and a yard for Mizzou. 3rd down this season, Missouri, 50.5%.
Yeah, Auburn starting 2 freshmen in the second, or 3 freshmen today in the secondary. You talk about Sylvester Smith and Jay Crawford and also Caleb Harris.
Theo Wees goes wide to the Auburn boundary. A pair of running backs flank Cook. He fakes it, he runs it, he gets the 1st down, he dives forward to the 40. A fake pitch to his right and just took it right up the middle. Isaiah Rakes was able to trip him up, but after a 6-yard gain, it's 1st down for Missouri at its own 40.
Yeah, it's a nice play design right there by the Missouri offense to fake a pitch and then have Brady Cook to hit it inside between the 2 tackles to pick up that 1st down.
1st down for Mizzou from its own 40. Right hash mark for the Mizzou Tigers. Trips to the short side of the field, Missouri boundary. Play action by Cook. He looks up the seam and it passes incomplete. Trying to get it to Luther Burden III. Down the sideline at about the 15-yard line. Double coverage there for the Tigers. 2nd down and 10. Kayan Lee back to defend for the Tigers.
Yeah, really good job by the Auburn defense right there. Not settling in on just keeping your eyes in the backfield. Corners running step by step with Luther Burden on that play. And understanding that's their big playmaker. Safety did a good job of getting over top as well, forcing that ball to have to be an overthrow.
4 touchdowns on the year for Burden, 398 yards and 31 catches. A roll out to the near side. They throw to the tight end. It's a 1st down into Auburn territory. And out of bounds is Brett Norfleet. And they're going to mark him out at the Auburn 34-yard line.
And that's the thing about having a really successful run game. When you can run the ball really well, you can utilize play action, and you can use all points of attack for the quarterback. And right there, they ran a play action to the running back, bootleg, and found the Norfleet in the flats for a gain of 1st down.
Actually out of bounds at the 44 of Auburn. First drive continues for Missouri. Cook gonna run it. Cook taken down at the 45-yard line. That's Jalen McLeod with another tackle for loss. His 8.5 of the season. He loses 1 on the play.
Yeah, great job by Jalen McLeod of beating Armin Mimbu right there on that position. Jalen gave him an upfield move like he was trying to go attack the quarterback. Also saw Brady trying to sneak out of the pocket right there and able to get his arms on there and make that tackle.
McLeod with a team-leading 8.5 tackles for loss and a sack as well. 2nd down and 11 for Missouri. Out of the pistol, right hash mark, ball at the 45-yard line of Auburn. 2nd down and 11 for Mizzou. Brings a man in motion to tight end across the set. Cook turns, hands the ball, tailback hit behind the line of scrimmage, and they're going to lose another yard of the play. Good effort on that right side of the Auburn defensive line. Keldrick Falk was the first one there for the Tigers.
Yeah, good job as Keldrick Falk setting the edge on that play, allowing Dorian Mausi and Eugene Asante for a -1 loss on that play.
Really quickly down, Ronnie Brown, Cook's Pest Control sideline report.
All right, Andy, something to watch out for on that last tackle for a loss by McLeod. Brady Cook came up a little hobbly. That's something to watch out for as you watch him. He's gingerly trying to put pressure on that right ankle.
3rd down, 11.5 for Missouri. Nose of the football at the Auburn 46. Cook walks to the line of scrimmage, calls a play. Down to 1 in the play clock. They get the play off. Cook to throw in the pocket, throws, pass is caught, and across the Auburn, the 35-yard line to the 32. It is Joshua Manning with the catch.
So
9th catch of the year for Manning, but that's a first down for Missouri.
Yeah, Brady Cook looking like a little ginger, as Ronnie mentioned, on that right ankle. See if that comes in effect here in this ball game. But right there, great coverage by Sylvester Smith. Just a heck of a catch by Joshua Manning to go up high to high point that ball.
Used that 6'2" frame, didn't he?
Yeah, big time catch.
First down at the Auburn 32 for Mizzou. Auburn shifts on the line of scrimmage. 4 down linemen for the Tigers. Handed off, tail back left side, nothing doing. He gets across the 30, maybe 1 or 2 yards on the play, and that's about all on the carry. Jason Jones for the Tigers with the stop. It's a gain of 2 on first down for Mizzou.
Yeah, Jason Jones, 6'6", 355-pound senior from Solera, Alabama.
Marcus Carroll, the tailback there, the senior out of Union City, Georgia, a transfer from Georgia State. 2nd down and 8 for Mizzou at the Auburn at 29. Cook from the gun, drops to throw, gets flushed out of the pocket, and he goes down back at the 40, and he went down on his own. As Ronnie mentioned, he is a bit hobbled, and he's going to come off the field, and we'll see Drew Pine at quarterback. Amaris Williams was there to put the pressure on, but Cook went down basically on his own after that pressure.
Drew Pine, the transfer from Notre Dame, is coming in the game, but like I said, Amaris Williams did a really good job of reversing, and you saw that Cook could not put pressure on that right ankle to explode off of it. But a great tackle, a sack for a -9 loss.
3rd and 19 for Missouri, back at the Auburn 40 with Pine now at quarterback. Empty set for Pine. Pine looks, he throws to the tight end, and they get to the 35-yard line before the stop is made. That was Theo Wees with the catch. Good pursuit by Auburn, and Missouri will be forced to look at a field goal from Blake Craig. Apparently, Brady Cook has gone to the Missouri locker room. This will be a 51-yard attempt by Craig, who is 3 of 4 from 50 yards or more this season, his longest, 56 yards. Yes. Brett LeBlanc will snap it. Luke Bauer, the punter, will hold it just inside the right hash mark. Snap down, the kick on the way. Plenty of leg by Bauer, and the kick is good.
Yeah, Bauer got a big leg. That would have been good from 63.
Blake Craig with a 51-yard field goal. And Missouri takes the opening drive for the 51-yarder. 8:24 to go in the first quarter play. The score, Missouri 3, Auburn about to get the ball for the first time. Auburn football continues in a moment. Welcome back to the Ford F-150 Highlight Show. When you talk about impressive lineups, F-150 is at the top of the list, no matter which you choose. Gas, the Power Boost Hybrid, or the all-electric F-150 Lightning Truck, you'll have the power, performance, and smart tech needed to tackle your projects. Take it from me, Andy Bertram. Auburn fans know that a winning game plan starts with Ford F-150. For the latest offers on the official truck of the Auburn Tigers, see your local Ford dealer today. Whoa, regal.
Spicy food doesn't need to hurt or be scary. Just look at Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's got an approachable, friendly kind of heat, not a terrifying kind of heat that melts your face off. Jalapeno ranch, pickled jalapenos, and cool, delicious jalapeno cream cheese all balance each other out for a delicious hot, but not too hot burger that keeps your face on your face, right where it belongs.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
Available for a limited time.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the propane tank on your grill first, before hosting a tailgate.
Let's fire up. Here, let me try.
Seriously? You didn't check the propane? Who wants chips?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Salt and vinegar?
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
When the game is on the line, you want someone you can count on. At Alabama Power, we believe in consistency and having each other's back. It's our game plan to safely deliver the electricity you depend on. We give 100% to achieve 99.9% reliability. Learn how we power a better Alabama at alabamapower.com/reliable. Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
41-yard drive for Mizzou on the opening drive of the game. 12 plays, 6 minutes and 36 seconds. That's significant. That's 6:36 off the clock. And the Craig 51-yard field goal gives Missouri a 3-0 lead. CB&S Bank has been family, community, and financially strong since they began in 1906. Visit cbsbank.com. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. Jason, Auburn needs to do exactly what Missouri just did. Take some time off the clock. Move the football here.
Yeah, we need to take a page out of Missouri's book. You know, utilize the run game, get some play action, some easy throws, some bootlegs, some nakeds, and then convert on some third downs. You know, try to move the ball. That's the only way you stay on the field in this situation, because we know our defense is going to be a little tired after being on the field for over 6 minutes on that first drive.
Jeremiah Cobb in the end zone. Malcolm Simmons at the left hash mark at about the 3.5 to take this kickoff from Blake Craig. High and returnable. Cobb from the 1, center of the field. Hash mark. 15, tripped up, gets to the 20, and a flag comes in at the 20-yard line. Late in the play from upfield, the flag came in. Our referee today is David Smith.
He actually threw that flag from a long ways back there after the initial hit on Jeremiah Cobb, so I wonder if it's against Missouri here.
Here's the call.
Jersey return, holding number 16 on the receiving team. Penalty is 10 yards from the end of the run. First down.
So Auburn starts instead from the 20 to the 10.
Yeah, not what you want to do on the opening possession. Be starting on the 10-yard line.
Now more of an opportunity to take time off the clock when you go 90 yards here, right?
Hey, I hope so. There's going to be a lot of third down conversions or hit them with a big play here.
First down for Auburn at its own 10-yard line. Jarquez Hunter, the offset eye out of the shotgun. Peyton Thorne, the quarterback for the Tigers. Play action. Thorne sacked back at the 5.
We just talked about this last week. 2 weeks ago we played against Georgia. The first play of the game, we tried to do a pass, and we lost 5 yards. And today's first play of the game, we get sacked for a 5-yard loss.
Back to the 5. Christian Williams with the sack for Missouri. Thorne now at the goal line. Play clock, plenty of time. It's down to 10. Thorne, play action, throws to the boundary, incomplete. Threw it behind to Keandre Lambert-Smith. Drayden Norwood there to defend for Missouri, junior out of Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Yeah, Norwood, the transfer from Texas A&M. But Andy, we talked about this, though, that cover 6 coverage. They actually had a roll coverage that time on KLS side. Thorne having to throw that ball away.
First down, 3rd and 15 from the 5. Thorne in the end zone, takes the snap, looks to the sideline. He passes complete to the 10. Keandre Lambert-Smith out to the 13-yard line. And Auburn will be forced to punt this one away.
Yeah, that's the thing about anytime you get a return and you get to the 20-yard line, you get a holding call, you're starting off on the 10 rather than the 20. It kind of shrinks your playbook a little bit. And I think Auburn probably wanted to come out and try to run the football a little bit, but you end up getting a passing situation trying to dig yourself out of deep territory.
After the 8-yard gain, 4th down, and Luther Burden back at the Missouri 35. as Chapman gets this one away. It's a low line drive, takes a bounce, and it's a Missouri bounce that Auburn downs at the 50-yard line. Just a 37-yard punt by Chapman. And Missouri with great field position, and we'll see now who comes out at quarterback for Missouri on 1st and 10 for Mizzou at the 50. 6:55 to go in the first quarter of play. Missouri 3, Auburn nothing. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
When the game hits halftime, TruckWorks drives you through 20 minutes of scores, highlights, stats, and analysis. It's the TruckWorks Halftime Report. TruckWorks is the official commercial truck dealer of the Auburn Tigers. Whether you're at the stadium, your home, or listening in your car, you've got the keys to the most complete halftime coverage of the Tigers around. The TruckWorks Halftime Report, only on the Auburn Sports Network.
I like what I like, and I do what I want.
If what you like is getting the highest payouts, getting the most free play, and finding more of your favorite games all on a spacious upscale gaming floor, then Wind Creek Atmore is your kind of fabulous. No matter what fabulous means to you, you'll find it here. Wind Creek Atmore. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The Edward Via College of Osteopathic Medicine in Auburn is dedicated to its mission of transforming medical students into caring, compassionate physicians. VCOM partners with Auburn University for student activities, shared learning experiences, and research opportunities. Students are instructed in a hands-on learning environment by outstanding faculty members that are dedicated to student success. VCOM is working to improve the health of Alabama's citizens by increasing the number of primary care physicians throughout the state, especially in rural and underserved areas. Find out more at vcom.edu.
There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next-generation submarines. They are giants in what they do because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com. Paid for by the U.S. Department of the Navy in partnership with Blue Forge Alliance.
Terrific field position for Missouri on its second drive of the day. 6:55 to go in the first quarter. Mizzou leads Auburn 3-0 on a homecoming in Columbia. Drew Pine, the quarterback right now, after Brady Cook left the field on its first drive. Pine 1 for 1 for 6 yards on that first drive. He's 20 of 23 on the season for 134 yards. I mean, he just hasn't played much.
Yeah.
A 5'11", 196-pound grad student out of New Canaan, Connecticut, and a transfer from Notre Dame.
Yeah, in this situation, Auburn have to expect Missouri to lean a little bit more in the run game with Brady Cook out of the game right now.
Ball right in the middle of the field, right in the middle of the Tiger emblem here at Missouri. Tigers of Mizzou leads by a score of 3-0. Pine in the pistol on first down. Turns, hands, tailback, big hole up the middle, 40, down to the Auburn 35-yard line, right up the middle, Nate Noel. A transfer from Appalachian State. 6 yards of carry coming in. He gets 15 yards on first down to the Auburn 35.
Yeah, the middle of that hole opened up right there. A big truck can run through it. Jaron Thompson able to make the hit on Noel after a big game.
First down from the Auburn 35. Pine from the gun. Hands off again. Noel stood up at the line. He gets a yard. That's all on first down for
Auburn decided that time that they on first down, they wasn't going to give them a 4-down front. They went to a 6-1, expecting to run in that situation, and able to tackle Mizzou for no gain.
Jason Jones, Dorian Mausi with the stop. No gain, 2nd and 10. Double wide receivers to the Auburn sideline, a single receiver to the Missouri boundary as Burden comes in motion to Mizzou. Play action by Pine, rolls, throws to Norfleet, the tight end, taken down on the play by Jaron Thompson. And he gets to the Auburn 32-yard line. They'll give him 3 yards. It brings up 3rd down and 7 for Mizzou.
Norfleet going to the sideline on his back here. It looked like he hurt his shoulder on that last hit from Jaron Thompson.
Sophomore out of O'Fallon, Missouri. He's their most frequent tight end to target.
He was in a lot of pain on the Mizzou sidelines.
3rd and 7 for Mizzou, just outside the Auburn 32-yard line, right hash mark. Double wide receivers right and left for Missouri. Pine from the gun, drops, looks to the Auburn sideline, and it's incomplete. Pass was uncatchable and out of bounds. There was contact, but there is no way that Mekhi Miller was going to catch that football where it was thrown.
I believe that's the only reason the refs didn't throw a flag on that, because that ball was uncatchable and out of bounds. But Keontae has got to understand, though, I got to get my head around. If that ball is anywhere in field, that's going to be a flag all day. You got to turn your head around at some point, knowing that that ball is in the air. But good jobs by the ref of making a no call on an uncatchable catch.
This will be a 49-yard attempt by Blake Craig, who's already been good today from 51. He is 1 of 4 from this range, just inside the right hash mark. Redshirt freshman from Kansas City cuts it loose, and the kick is no good. He pulled it wide left. He is now, get this, he is 1 of 5 between 40 and 49 yards, but 4 of 5 from beyond 50 yards. And Auburn's defense holds.
Big win for Auburn defense right there.
Great things are possible when you have the power, performance, and smart features of a Ford F-150, the official truck of the Auburn Tigers. Greatness starts at your local Ford dealer. 4:56 in the first. Auburn 1st and 10 at its own 32 when play resumes. Missouri leads 3-0. Auburn football continues in a moment.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Auburn Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Hey Auburn fans, it's Coach Freeze. Care teams at St. Vincent's care for the whole person. They know healthy lifestyles help prevent chronic illnesses, and cultivating a healthy lifestyle starts early. That's why we're partnering with them to sack obesity. This football season, for every Auburn sack, a donation is made to St. Vincent's to purchase PE equipment for schools around the state. Join us by making a donation to sack childhood obesity. Visit stvhsfoundation.org, War Eagle.
At Country Financial, we make insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, auto, or more, our representatives will take the time to understand your specific needs and explain what options work best for you. Worry less and feel more confident knowing you're covered. Visit countryfinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Hey, I'm Charles Barkley. Call for a Redmont and water at bars and restaurants throughout the great state of Alabama. Redmont Vodka, available at select ABC stores and package stores. Redmont Vodka is 8 times distilled, gluten-free, and is made from non-GMO corn. Looking to support a local business? Redmont Distilling is Alabama proud and minority owned. Learn more online at redmontdistilling.com.
Back to Faurot Field in Columbia for more Auburn football against Missouri.
Brad Law back at Faurot Field with a check of the Yellowwood scoreboard in the ACC. 6th-ranked Miami got a field goal on its first drive. Louisville responded with a touchdown. Cardinals on top of the Hurricanes 7-3 midway through the first quarter. Meanwhile, Indiana still is not trailed this season. 16th-ranked Hoosiers go down the field, score a touchdown on their first drive against Nebraska. They're up 7-0. Number 23, Army has not trailed either. The Knights get a touchdown against East Carolina. They go to the end of the first quarter in that matchup in West Point. 7-0, Army on top. Let's send it back now to the voice of the Tigers, Andy Burcham, and the bug killer, Jason Campbell.
And you're not messing around today, are you?
Hey, I'm getting a tan in the booth. The sun is directly hitting me in the face. And got a yellow jacket trying to sting me as well, so I decided to take him out first.
You did. You're 1 for 1 today. First down for Auburn at its own 32. Auburn's only other drive today. It started at the 10 and went backwards. Thorne the gun from the left hash. Jarquez Hunter to his left. Double wide receivers to the wide side of the field, the Auburn sideline. Thorne from the gun. Turns and hands it to Jarquez Hunter. And Jarquez gets to the 34.5-yard line. Gets a couple yards on the play.
That's what you like to see from the Auburn offense is get positive yards on first down. Stay on schedule. Stay away from those negative plays and put yourself in second and long situations.
2,702 yards with that gain right there for Jarquez Hunter. Second down and 8 for Auburn. Ball right in the middle of the field. And Auburn sends trips to the Missouri boundary. Second down and 8 for Peyton Thorne in the Auburn offense. Peyton hands it. Jarquez Hunter gets a couple more. Actually, they'll give him 1 yard out to the 36. Behind the middle three, Connor Lew, Dylan Wade, Jeremiah Wright for Auburn.
Yeah, Fairweather comes into the game now in this 3rd and 6 situation. See if you can spread this defense out a little bit. RPO game may not be in play in this situation, but the tight end can be. You saw Texas A&M a couple of weeks ago utilize their tight end very well against this drop zone defense of Mizzou.
Trips to the wide side of the field. Cam Coleman gets single coverage to the Missouri sideline. Third and 8 for Auburn. Thorne from the gun. 2-step drop. Looks, throws. Incomplete. Pass intended for Keandre Lambert-Smith. Coverage on the play from Nicholas Deloach.
Fast quicking out by the Auburn offense. Not what you want when defense kind of just forced a long field goal. Keeping this a 3-0 ball game. I like to see on that play, Andy, when you got trips formation, you got man coverage with a single high safety. I like to try to see us take a one-on-one shot backside with Cam Coleman.
Luther Burden back at the 25 to take this punt from Oscar Chapman. Booms it away, end over end. Burden with a fair catch back at the 22-yard line. 42-yard punt, no return by Missouri. 3-0 Mizzou leads it. 3 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Time of possession through 2 drives for each team. 8 minutes and 35 seconds for Missouri. 3:01 for Auburn. Auburn still looking for its initial first down of the ball game.
Yeah, Auburn gets the ball back. They may have to start thinking about a little bit of pocket movements, change to the lunch punt for Peyton Thorne in the passing game.
Drew Pine, the quarterback from the left hash mark at the Mizzou 22-yard line. Noel behind him in the pistol. Turn, handoff. Left side, Noel. Head down, gets out to the 27, make that the 29-yard line.
Jay Crawford coming to come from that corner position and come up and tackle Noel on that play. Gain of 6 for Mizzou.
And that's what Auburn is trying to do on first down right now. 5-6 yards on first down. Tigers haven't been able to do it thus far. Just shy of the Mizzou 30. Second down for Missouri. Noel again up the middle. Nothing doing this time. He was taken down. He just got across the 30-yard line and taken down by Trill Carter.
Yeah, Trill Carter, the transfer from Texas, in on that play. Quintrell Jamison also in the middle of the pack. Coming up 3rd and 2 for this Mizzou offense. Can Auburn defense get off the field in this situation?
Missouri 2 of 4 already in this game. This is 3rd and 2 for Mizzou from the 36-yard line. And comes in motion across the set. Play action. Pine throws wide open and in and out of the hands of Jordan Harris. Harris was open by 10 yards but couldn't hold on to the ball.
Yeah, great play design, running Harris on a drag route against this Auburn defense. Fortunately for Auburn, the ball did not find the hands of Harris. He tipped the ball in the air, fall incomplete. Auburn's going to get the ball back here and do a great field position and see if we can do something a little bit differently than we have on the first 2 drives.
Let's see if Keontae Scott can do something back at the 25 with this punt from Luke Bauer, averaging 41.5 yards per punt this season. Like, don't jump offside if you're Auburn right here. Bauer gets it away. Keontae Scott lets it bounce. And it rolls inside the 30, inside the 25, and rolls dead at the 22-yard line. It's Auburn's first 3 and out for the Auburn defense. 3 and out tracker driven by Truckworks, official commercial truck dealer of the Auburn Tigers. 47-yard punt, no return. First and 10 for Auburn at its own 22-yard line.
Yeah, I'd like to ask Ronnie if we've seen 2 short punts by both teams now. There's some unnecessary wind down there that we don't see.
Mizzou certainly benefited from the bounce forward there. Hunter, the tailback, along with Jeremiah Cobb in the backfield. And Micah Riley in the backfield, along with the quarterback, Thorne. Thorne's going to run the option. Peyton, 25-30, puts his head down, gets to the 35-yard line, and Auburn's first down of the day. Joseph Charleston makes the stop, but not before Auburn gets a first down out to the 36-yard line. A 13-yard gain for Peyton Thorne.
Auburn almost showing a wishbone look from a shotgun formation. Right, they did a really good job of getting blockers set up in front of Peyton Thorne, able to pick up that big gain.
Ball nose of the football across the 35. Perry Thompson wide right. Camden Brown comes wide left. That same formation in the backfield for the Tigers. On first down, Thorne up the middle. Jarquez Hunter. Good pursuit. Good coverage forward out to the 39-yard line. He gets 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, another positive game for this Auburn offense on first down. That's what you like to see for this Auburn offense. Continue to get positive yards on first, which opens up the playbook for any boots, nakeds. Continue to run the ball on second downs. You're not limited because you're not behind the sticks.
53 seconds and counting in the first quarter. Auburn second down and a 7 from its own 39. Ball at the right hash mark. Single receivers right and left for Auburn. Snap. Handoff. Jeremiah Cobb turns the corner. Cobb, 45, near midfield. Jeremiah Cobb, it's an Auburn first down. They'll give him the 49-yard line.
Great block by Jarquez Hunter on the edge, and Camden Brown as well from the receiver position of helping open up that hole for Jeremiah Cobb. Put his foot in the ground and got north on that run. Great job by that Auburn offense in blocking.
Likely to be the final play of the first quarter coming up. Down to 10 seconds. First and 10 for Auburn at its own 49. Couple first downs on this drive on the ground so far. Snap to Thorne. And Auburn, now the first quarter came to a close. All right, Auburn on the move as we end the first quarter play. One play resumes. First down for Auburn at its own 49-yard line. End of one in Columbia. Homecoming in Como. Missouri leads Auburn 3-0. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Four Seasons Federal Credit Union is offering a 15-month certificate of deposit at an annual percentage yield of 5.12%. Visit us online or in person. Accounts federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration. Membership eligibility required. $2,500 minimum deposit. Subject to early withdrawal penalty. Contact us for more details.
Four Seasons Federal Credit Union. Homegrown and member-owned.
Southeastern Industrial Contractors offers the path to a productive and successful career for hard workers of all ages, especially young people looking to jump straight into the workforce. Southeastern Industrial Contractors is now hiring for great-paying skilled trade positions. Managing partner Derek Harville is a proud Auburn University graduate with deep roots in the community. Give him a call at 334-209-6355 to learn more. Southeastern Industrial Contractors, 334-209-6355.
Hip pain is not to be taken lightly. It could be a sign of hip impingement. If pain, stiffness, or limping persists, see a hip specialist at the Orthopedic Clinic. Treatment includes non-surgical options, but if surgery is needed, minimally invasive arthroscopic hip surgery is only available locally at the Orthopedic Clinic. Don't wait. Schedule an examination today. Call for an appointment, 334-749-8303, or visit theorthoclinic.com.
1907. Auburn had no paved roads, no local newspaper, a few automobiles, very little electricity or indoor plumbing, and one bank, Auburn Bank. For all these years, we've had a part in shaping and serving Auburn, Opelika, and East Alabama, a steadfast partner to our customers, meeting financial needs at just the right times. How do we know our community so well? Because we've grown up together. Auburn Bank, champions of you. Member FDIC, online at auburnbank.com.
Back at Faurot Field before the second quarter gets underway, Brad Law with a game recap, which is brought to you by Wind Creek Casinos. Defenses on display in the first quarter. Teams combined for just 102 total yards. Auburn with a couple of first downs on its third possession of the game after 2 3-and-outs. Missouri got a field goal on its first drive of the game. Mizzou missed a field goal on a drive that started right at the 50. And as we sit now ready to start the second quarter, Auburn trails 3-0 with the ball, 1st and 10 at its own 49-yard line. Elevate your game plan to fabulous. Play the hottest games and win fabulous rewards at Wind Creek Casinos and on the Casinoverse app. Back to Andy Burcham and Jason Campbell for the second quarter.
Auburn lining up in the shotgun with a pair of running backs and a tight end. Ronnie Brown, Cook's Pest Control sideline report. What would you call this formation for Auburn?
All right, Burch, that's what we got a chance to do when we were back in there in our prime with Jason Campbell, Cadillac, and myself. We called that pony personnel. I think we've seen it occasionally this year from this Auburn offense, but I think this may be something good because you allow Jeremiah to get on the edges where I feel like this Missouri team may be a little bit susceptible to the run, especially got a guy, Zion Young, who's 6'5", 235 pounds. I don't think he wants to be taking on run blocks all game. He was more built for pass rush, and so let's see if we can see more of that.
All right, Auburn just goes with a conventional shotgun, an offset eye. It's Damari Alston who's going to get his first playing time today. On first down from the Auburn 49-yard line. Malcolm Simmons comes across the set, sets up in the slot. Thorne flips it to Malcolm Simmons, turns the corner at the 50, inside the 45-yard line, and down to the 41.
Man, if Camden Brown is able to stay on his block a little bit longer on the corner for Mizzou, that may be a house call for Simmons with his elusiveness and quickness.
Just shy of the first down, a half yard shy of the first down as Malcolm gets 9 yards. Second down, really, and a half foot for the Tigers. Alston to the right of Thorne. Auburn scrimmages from the left hash mark, nearest to the Auburn sideline. Second down and 1. Does Auburn take a shot here? Thorne hands it. Alston, head down, inside the 40, stays on his feet, gets to the 37-yard line. That's an Auburn first down. 5 yards for Damari Alston. Good hard running for the junior out of Atlanta.
Yeah, good job by Damari hitting it between the left tackle and center Connor Lew. Left guard and center Connor Lew and Dylan Wade pick up that first down.
Alston checks out of the Auburn lineup. First down for the Tigers at the 37. Jarquez Hunter to the right of Thorne. Double wide receivers to the Auburn sideline, short side of the field. Fairweather, the tight end. Pitch. Malcolm Simmons. And Simmons is taken down on a shoestring tackle, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that is all on the play. Stop made by Dalen Carnell, junior out of Indianapolis. Made a nice catch or a nice play there. Well, you stick with that, Bob. Malcolm Simmons might still be running.
Yeah, Carnell made a really good job right there, getting his hands on Simmons to get him to the ground because he just cut that ball up, and I think he saw open daylight before he was able to hit second gear. He got tripped up.
Second and 10 for Auburn at the Mizzou 37-yard line, just inside the right hash mark. Thorne from the gun. Looks to the Auburn boundary, floats it out. Jarquez Hunter at the 30. Makes a nice move, 25. Down the sideline, 20. First down, Auburn. Jarquez Hunter made a fabulous move at the 30-yard line and gets the Auburn first down, 18 yards.
Yeah, good play call by the Auburn offense to get Jarquez out in open space, get him one-on-one matchup, able to win that one.
Inside the 20, first down for the Tigers. Ball at the right hash mark, trips to the Auburn boundary, the wide side of the field. Keandre Lambert-Smith, single coverage to the Missouri sideline. Handoff, Jarquez Hunter picks his way forward and gets to the 15-yard line of Missouri. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. Auburn in the Chick-fil-A red zone for the first time today.
Yeah, Auburn taking a couple of plays from Texas A&M playbook. We saw A&M play Mizzou a couple of weeks ago, able to hit some of those inside games. Got a Mizzou player down.
Gives us a chance to tell you that Dylan Wade right now, who played left tackle for Auburn all last season, has moved to left tackle this afternoon. Not this afternoon, this morning. Braden Joyner now playing for Auburn at left guard. All right, second down for Auburn. Ball at the 15-yard line. One play resumes. Missouri leads Auburn 3-0, 12-17 in the second quarter as Auburn football continues in a moment.
Conecuh sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating, always great on the grill, and it's the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true Southern flavor. Be sure to visit the Conecuh gift shop in Evergreen, Alabama, right off I-65 at exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh sausage since 1947, a real winner.
The Edward Via College of Osteopathic Medicine in Auburn is dedicated to its mission of transforming medical students into caring, compassionate physicians. VCOM partners with Auburn University for student activities, shared learning experiences, and research opportunities. Students are instructed in a hands-on learning environment by outstanding faculty members that are dedicated to student success. VCOM is working to improve the health of Alabama's citizens by increasing the number of primary care physicians throughout the state, especially in rural and underserved areas. Find out more at vcom.edu.
Yellowwood knows that a 5-star backyard is the place to make lasting memories. Like cookouts. Cornhole with friends. Ooh, a neighborhood potluck with your wife's pasta salad. The one with the feta. Oh, sorry. Or taking a nap on your deck in a hammock. Naps are memories. I love naps. For 5-star backyards and the most memorable experiences, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
Let's huddle up and make things happen with the only cards for the Plains. The Auburn University Regions Visa Debit Card and prepaid Regions Now card. They're a win for your wallet and a big war eagle, whether you're purchasing stuff for game day or every day. Want to go all in on confidently showing your Tiger pride? Order your card now at regions.com/go Tigers. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC. Terms, conditions, and fees apply.
Injured Missouri player Zion Young, a junior out of Atlanta, who's 20 tackles coming into this. A transfer from Michigan State, was able to get up and walk off the field under his own power. 12:17 to go in the second quarter. Auburn's best drive by far right now. This is the 9th play of the drive. It started near midfield, and Auburn has just used a nice mixture of run, the shuttle pass, a floater to Jarquez, and Auburn has it second down and 6 from the Missouri 15-yard line. Auburn in the Chick-fil-A red zone.
Auburn's done a really good job of being balanced in this drive, missing a little bit of sweeps with Simmons and Jeremiah Cobb, inside with Jarquez and Damari, and then hitting those up and passes out in open space.
Second down for the Mizzou 15. Ball at the right hash mark. Simmons goes in motion. Handoff, Jarquez Hunter hit behind the line of scrimmage, then hit at the line. He got a yard, and that is all. It gets to the 14-yard line. That could have been a tackle for loss by Missouri, but Jarquez was able to shed the first tackle, not the second. Forward progress to the Mizzou 14. So this will be 3rd and 5 for Auburn.
Third down situation coming up.
Auburn 0 of 2 on 3rd down today.
Don't expect Mizzou to bring any pressure. They may try to play drop zone in this one.
Auburn sends trips to the wide side of the field, the Auburn boundary. Actually a 4th with Fairweather as the tight end on the left side of the offensive line, next to Dylan Wade.
Well, Mizzou's going to get man coverage here.
Snap, Thorne rolls, looks, and he throws it out of bounds. There was nothing there for Peyton Thorne, and he was getting a little bit of pressure as well.
Yeah, Auburn was expecting man coverage for Mizzou. Disguised it at first like they was going to line up in man, and then at the snap of the ball, once they brought the guy in motion, no one went with him. You knew it was going to be some form of zone. Caught Auburn in a man play beater. Thorne having to throw that ball out of bounds.
Towns Magoo on for a field goal right at 32 yards. The Auburn high school freshman, 4 of 8 this season. 1 of 1 between 30 and 39 yards right here. An opportunity for Auburn to tie it. Chapman will hold it. Reed Hughes will snap it just inside the right hash mark. Snap down kick on the way by Mizzou, and the kick is good, and Auburn is on the board. Auburn University isn't just home to the best athletics program in the nation, it's also home to the best student-centered engineering experience in America. That's not just a slogan, it's a promise. Find your future at the Samuel Ginn College of Engineering. Visit eng.auburn.edu. Sun-South, John Deere drive summary for Auburn. Tigers go 64 yards, 11 plays, take 5 minutes and 45 seconds off the clock. 32-yard field goal by Towns. Mizzou has tied it. Sun-South John Deere, preferred tractor of the Tigers. Find your local dealer at sunsouth.com. 11-12 remaining in the first half in Columbia. Auburn 3, Missouri 3. And this is the Auburn Sports Network.
Check out the new look at auburntigers.com. Read the latest feature stories. Get critical game day information and graphics. Search videos and audio. Find out how to get connected by digital and social media or by joining Tigers Unlimited. Shop the AU Photo Store or buy your tickets to the next event on the athletics calendar. auburntigers.com, the official website of Auburn Athletics.
At Country Financial, we make insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, auto, or more, our representatives will take the time to understand your specific needs and explain what options work best for you. Worry less and feel more confident knowing you're covered. Visit countryfinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Hey Auburn fans, it's Coach Freeze. Few plays are more exciting than the sack. For every Auburn sack this season, philanthropic support from our fans will help St. Vincent's invest in recreational equipment for schools around the state. Cultivating a healthy lifestyle early prevents chronic diseases. Please join us by making a donation to SAC Childhood Obesity. Visit stvhsfoundation.org or Eagle.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Brad Law with a quick check of the Yellowwood scoreboard. Took South Carolina just 2.5 minutes to get on the board at Oklahoma. Rocket Sanders a 3-yard touchdown run. Gamecocks lead the Sooners 7-0. Miami has responded with 14 straight. Hurricanes lead at Louisville 17-7 early in the second quarter. And early in the second at number 10, Clemson, Virginia has ripped off 10 points in a row. Cavaliers now lead the Tigers 10-3. Andy, that's a Yellowwood scoreboard update.
Tied at 3 here at Columbia, 11-12 to go in the first half of play. Missouri lost starting quarterback Brady Cook on the opening drive. Drew Pine has come in. He's 2 for 4 for 9 yards.
Yeah, I haven't seen Brady Cook come back from the locker room yet.
Towns Mizzou to kick this one away with Manning deep to receive for Missouri. And this one is returnable. From the 8, Manning angles near side across the 25. To the 30, stays on his feet out to the 34-yard line. Good return by Manning on the play. So good field position for Mizzou to open up. 1st and 10 from its own 34-yard line.
Let's see if this Auburn defense had an opportunity now to sit on the sidelines and get a little bit of a rest. Auburn offense closing in on time for possession at 8 minutes and some change compared to Mizzou's 10 minutes and change. Almost equal. See if these guys can get after this quarterback.
Nate Noel, the tailback, 5 carries for 26 yards on the afternoon. 1st and 10, Mizzou at its own 34. Pine, the quarterback, from the left hash mark. Brings Burden across the set. Now angles back across or behind him. Pine looks, he throws up the sideline, incomplete. There's a flag against Auburn. That'll be interference against the Tigers. Trying to get to Noel on the Missouri sideline, and he was smacked by Austin Keys.
Pine was hit Really hard by Kayan Lee coming
Pass
in.
interference on the defense. Number 6. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
The second penalty against Auburn this afternoon. First down out to the Missouri 42-yard line. Both teams change personnel. Missouri out of the sugar huddle. Noel behind Pine. Burden comes across the set. Play action. Pine with some pressure. Pine in some trouble, throws it. Gets the ball to the tight end, or to the tailback, Noel, who gets to the 50. That's a good job by Missouri, because Pine was about to get swallowed back at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, good job of Pine and keeping his awareness, because Philip Bleedy was putting a lot of pressure on Pine in that situation, and he double clutched it, but they would get the ball off to Noel for a positive gain.
To the 50-yard line. Second down for Missouri. Noel into Auburn territory, down to the Auburn 49 or 47. And that'll be enough for a first down. Eugene Asante, senior out of Alexandria, Virginia, makes the stop, but that's a first down for Mizzou.
Yeah, Auburn substituting, bringing in Jason Jones and Quintrell Travis. Kayan Lee runs off the field as well.
First down for Missouri at the Auburn 47. Trips in a bunch set just to the left of the line. Tight end now goes in motion play action. Pine looks, he throws, passes complete to the tight end, spins at the 35, 40, and out of bounds near the 30-yard line. That was Jordan Harris, who dropped the ball early. He didn't drop that one.
Auburn actually played that really well. They had pressure in front of Pine's face, making him drop that ball off the Harris really fast. But Keontae Scott coming up trying to hit a bigger Harris. You got to make sure you wrap up in open field. Get that guy to the ground. Harris able to pick up a gain of 17.
Sophomore out of Pine Bluff, Arkansas, just his second catch of the season. First down, Missouri at the Auburn 30. Carroll is the tailback now. Flanking Pine, who looks to the sideline. There's a snap. Pine drops. He looks up the sideline. Down the sideline, incomplete. Caught, but out of bounds, Joshua Manning. Good coverage on the play for the Tigers by Kinsley Ladour-Faustin.
Faustin, a freshman from Naples, Florida. We now see a secondary that has Sylvester Smith, Jay Crawford, Faustin, all freshmen out there for this Auburn defense.
Second and 10 from the Auburn 30. Tight end comes in motion. Turn, ball's on the ground, ball is loose. Auburn has his first fumble recovery of the season at the 32-yard line. A bad handoff, and it's Jalen McLeod who comes up with the fumble recovery.
Just what Auburn needed as Missouri is trying to travel into Auburn's red zone in order to kick a field goal or set up for a field goal attempt. A little bit of miscommunication between Pine and Noel. Jalen McLeod able to get on that football, just what Auburn needed. First football recovery of the year, as Andy mentioned. Third turnover by Mizzou's offense.
Yeah, just their second fumble. Yeah, just their second fumble of the year. Auburn's first fumble recovery. Just the fifth turnover recovered by Auburn.
See if Auburn can turn a turnover into some points.
First and 10 from the 32. Jarquez flanks Thorne. And now they send Thorne out. They give it to Jarquez on the carry. Jarquez from the snap. He fumbles the ball, and Missouri has it at the Mizzou 42-yard line and up the sideline. Trying to angle back and taken down inside the 40-yard line. My goodness gracious.
You get sudden change and you have a big play running the ball. Jarquez know better than that. He got to hold on to the football with two hands. You just have to hope if he hit the ground or not on the replay.
Sidney Williams picked up the fumbled football. Auburn snapped it directly to Jarquez. And he fumbled as he went down on the play.
I think he might have hit the ground first, but we'll see.
We'll see if they review it. Doesn't look like it, does it?
All turnovers should be reviewed by the booth.
I'll tell you what, the replay that we're seeing indicates that the ground caused that fumble.
Yeah, this should be called in by the refs to take a look at this. Because it looked like he was down.
And now we are going to get the formal review.
Previous play, video ruling on the field was a fumble recovered by Missouri.
Replay reviews are brought to you by Auburn's Houston Clinic. Since 1948, the Houston Clinic has been the preeminent leader in both surgical and non-surgical orthopedic sports medicine treatments and solutions. Visit houston.com, HUGHSTON.com. Well, they've got a lot to look at here. If the ball, if this play is overturned, then where does Auburn keep the football?
His butt was down when he still had possession in his hands before his backside hit the ground.
Yeah, the question is it on the way out? Is it moving as he goes down? Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. All right, we know that it doesn't matter what we think.
That's why I have not said my opinion, because I don't know what could be said. But
his backside was down, then he fell backwards, and that's to us when it seemed like the ball came out.
All right. It's like when his butt hit the ground, he had total possession of the football, and then when his back, shoulder, and head hit the ground when the ball came out.
Now, the question will be, was the ball coming out even as he was going to his rear end? And remember, the call on the field was fumble. So it's got to be clearly just the opposite.
Well, the good thing about it, sometimes when these reviews take this long, it means it's probably going to stick with the, not stick with the call, but be overturned, because now they got to find out how much time was on the clock.
And where the ball is.
Where the ball is.
Yeah. It was a good gainer for Auburn, with Jarquez Hunter taking the initial snap. All right, Brad Law, Cooks Pesca, or excuse me, with a replay. Go ahead, Brad. Let's take it, please.
It's a Yellowwood scoreboard update. South Carolina 3 touchdowns. They've intercepted the Oklahoma quarterback twice and returned one of them for 6. 21-0 Gamecocks, 5 minutes in Norman. That's a Yellowwood update.
Video review, the runner was down prior to losing possession of the ball. The ball will be placed on the 47-yard line on the left hash. First down, Auburn.
Thankful for a review.
Yes.
Auburn keeps the football.
And this time we was on the winning side of the review.
So obviously it was correct. 47-yard line is where the ball is marked down.
Now, after you get a big play on first down by a big run by Jarquez, does Auburn decide here to try to take a shot? Or we just stick with the ground game?
It was a first down carry by Jarquez to the Auburn 47. Thorne from the gun, left hash mark. Play action. Thorne drops with some time, throws, pass complete. Keandre Lambert-Smith. Nope. Ball hit the turf before Keandre Lambert could catch it. That would have been enough for an Auburn first down and more if Keandre Lambert's running.
Yeah, Peyton's got to get his hips in that throw. Get that ball thrown from the opposite hash. You got to put a little bit more mustard and air under that. K.L. Smith, no one around him. You want to make sure he can catch that ball, get a chance to run after the catch in the open field.
Jeremiah Cobb checks in for Auburn in the backfield. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
Oh, it's tilt.
At the Auburn 47. Bring KLS across the set in motion. Thorne pitches it forward to the tight end. Rivaldo Fairweather gets to Missouri territory and taken down at the 48. That's a pass to the Auburn tight end, Marvin Burks Jr. with the stop.
Yeah, coming up, making a more favorable third down opportunity for Auburn here at 3rd and 4 instead of being 3rd and long. See if Auburn's able to convert.
Auburn looking for his first third down conversion. The Tigers of Auburn are 0 of 3. Mizzou brings Chris McClellan in that defensive tackle. And Mizzou with 4 on the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4 for Auburn. Thorne from the gun, drops, looks, throws, slant, complete. Keandre Lambert-Smith to the 40-yard line and an Auburn first down. Auburn's first 3rd down conversion of the day.
Really nice throw by Peyton Thorne there, sitting in the pocket. Really good route by KLS as well. Pick up that first down.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. Auburn first down. Thorne throws it near sideline, complete, and down the sideline and out of bounds at the 33, and a flag is thrown. Robert Lewis with the catch. Missouri sideline indicating this flag's going to go against Keandre Lambert-Smith and maybe a hold.
Yeah, they're going to get a holding on KLS.
Down. Holding, number 5 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay, first down.
And that's a negative play that Auburn been staying away from since the start of the second quarter. Been doing a really good job of staying on schedule offensively.
Yep.
Now you get a penalty that's going to put you in 1st and 20. I mean, 1st and 15.
1st and 15 back to the 45 instead of 2nd and short. KLS was out there to block, and he blocked a little too well, apparently. First down, or 1st and 15 now for Auburn at the Mizzou 45-yard line. Ball at the right hash mark. Lewis goes in motion. Play action. No, roll by Peyton Thorne. Thorne gets to the 40-yard line and fumble. Mizzou says it has it. They untangle the pile. Still no indication. Still no indication. Missouri is pointing as though it's its ball. It is.
You got to put 2 hands on that football. Anytime you're in traffic, most important piece is the football. Auburn just squandered a great opportunity to have a chance to go up on Mizzou here in the second quarter.
Missouri takes over at its own 40 after the fumble by Peyton Thorne. 6:34 to go. Second quarter. Auburn and Missouri tied at 3. Auburn football continues in a moment.
Today's highlight is brought to you by Toyota. At home or on the road, they're never the underdog. Toyota. Let's go places. Get 3.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2024 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. Offer valid through November 4th, 2024. 0 down for well-qualified buyers with approved credit and financing through Southeast Toyota Finance. $29.52 monthly payment for every $1,000 financed. Excludes tax, tag registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
When we say we're an everything school, we mean it. Auburn University isn't just home to the best athletics program in the nation. It's also home to the best student-centered engineering experience in America. And that's not just a slogan, it's a promise. The Samuel Ginn College of Engineering ranks as the top engineering college in the state of Alabama, while also ranking as one of the best public engineering colleges in the nation. Tomorrow's leaders, innovators, and world changers begin at the Ginn College of Engineering. Visit today, eng.auburn.edu.
Recognized by Newsweek as one of America's best maternity care hospitals, East Alabama Health provides comprehensive treatment for mothers and babies throughout Auburn, Opelika, and the East Alabama region. And starting with the 2024 football season, we're pleased to partner with Auburn Athletics to provide a special Aubie blanket to each baby born at our hospital through a program we call Tiger Tots. For all your maternity care needs, trust the experts at East Alabama Health.
You've created a comfortable home office. Now let Carrier provide the cash bonus. For a limited time, you can claim up to $1,550 in cool cash rebates on a qualified Carrier home comfort system. There's never been a better time to upgrade to year-round premium comfort and energy savings. Carrier, turn to the experts.
This is Auburn football. Now back to Thoreau Field for more of the Tigers versus Tigers.
The Tigers and the Tigers exchange fumbles. Auburn's fumble came at the Mizzou 40. Fumble by Peyton Thorne. And Missouri will take over there at the 40-yard line. 6:34 to go in the first half. Auburn and Missouri tied at 3. Drew Pine, the backup quarterback, now running the show for Missouri. 4 of 7 for 34 yards after Brady Cook went out on the first drive of the game. We have not heard the severity or exactly what the injury was for the graduate school starting quarterback for Missouri. When he left, Cook was 3 of 4 for 37 yards.
Yeah, it changes up. It's kind of wonder why they had that fumble, because the backup quarterback doesn't get many reps with the starting running back in the offense during the week.
From the right hash mark, 1st and 10 for Missouri at its own 40. Burden comes in motion. Pine looks to the Auburn sideline and throws it wide of the sideline to Mookie Cooper. Grad student out of St. Louis, a transfer from Ohio State.
And a wide open hitch route up top. And see if that ball just slipped out of his hands as Pine was trying to look at his hands. And
we haven't seen Pine go deep yet. We haven't seen him look downfield yet. 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, Missouri. From its own 40-yard line, right hash mark. Double wide receivers to the Missouri sideline. Play clock inside 5. Missouri's going to call a timeout. Timeout with 6:30 to go in the second quarter. Missouri and Auburn tied at 3. 2nd down and 10 for Mizzou at the 40. There's no question that Missouri's offense has changed with Pine the quarterback rather than Cook. Just how much will, I guess, remains to be seen.
Yeah, he talked about not taking as many down the field shots as you're accustomed to seeing the Mizzou offense. But anytime your starting quarterback goes out of the game, there's more than just trying to chuck it down the field. I think these guys have to understand that Pine understands the same protection calls as Brady Cook as well. Let's see if Auburn can take advantage of this opportunity in 2nd and long.
2nd and 10. Cooper came in motion. Pine drops, he looks, he throws, pass complete across midfield inside the Auburn 40-yard line. Catch made by Theo Wees Jr., senior out of Allen, Texas. Nice pitch and catch to the Auburn 39.
Yeah, Theo Wees Jr., transfer from Oklahoma, senior from Allen, Texas. This guy's a playmaker coming into this game with over 400 yards receiving. You know, all it takes is a short catch for this type of guy. He can make it into a long game.
Into Auburn territory, 1st down for Mizzou. Play action and a rollout by Tyne. Getting pressured, looking, he throws up the sideline, incomplete. The pressure came from Keldrick Falk. Pine was just trying to get loose long enough to let that one loose and throw it out of bounds.
I tell you what, Keldrick Falk showed a lot of closing speed on that. For a second, Pine thought he was going to be able to outrun Keldrick to the corner.
Nope.
But then Keldrick kicked into another gear and was able to throw that ball away, having to throw that ball away.
2nd and 10 from the Auburn 39. Jason Jones, Bobby Jamison Travis check in for Auburn on the defensive front. Trips to the Auburn sideline on 2nd down. Pine, hands. That's the tailback, and he gets a couple yards on the play. Kieran Lacey.
Good job by Eugene Asante shooting a gap on that hole to trip up the running back for Mizzou to create this 3rd and 8 situation.
Missouri right back to the line of scrimmage on 3rd and 8. The snap to Pine. Empty set, gets pressured. Pine hit as he throws, incomplete. Intended for Cooper across the middle, Wees across the middle. It was Falk that lowered the boom on Drew Pine.
Really good job by DeMarcus Riddick of getting pressure on Pines, because Wees had come open over the middle of the field. If he's able to put that ball on him, I'm not so sure that's not a touchdown for Mizzou. Really good job of pressuring Pines in that situation.
And this will be a 55-yard field goal attempt by Blake Craig. His longest this season, 56 yards. Just inside the right hash mark. Snap and the kick. It is low and it is wide left.
No good.
Had to wait for the call from the official. They looked at each other for a moment.
It's hard to see from up here if it goes through the goal post or not. But great job again by this Auburn defense. Bending but not breaking against this Mizzou offense, forcing 2 long field goals.
And defending after the fumble recovery gave Missouri excellent field position at its own 40.
Great job of defending sudden change. That's what you want to see from a football team that's growing.
All right, 5:21 to go in the half. Auburn has all 3 of his timeouts, plus the 2-minute timeout coming up. And a first down from its own 38-yard line. From the left hash mark, Hunter flanks Thorne. Now sends Fairweather in motion. Thorne drops the throw. He throws it for Fairweather, makes the catch, and Fairweather taken down after a 1-yard gain at the 39-yard line. Really well defended on the play by Trevez Johnson, senior out of Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, Peyton did a really good job of getting that ball off. About to get pressure backside from Johnny Walker Jr. And good job of Fairweather moving back towards the football and not getting a defender to get between him and the ball.
2nd and 9 for Auburn at the Tiger 39. Right hash mark. Double wide receivers to the Auburn sideline. Thorne hands it. Jarquez Hunter bounces to the outside. Runs over a man. Jumps over a man to the 45-yard line and out of bounds. He jumped over Drayden Norwood.
Jarquez showing his high jumping ability.
His hurdling
he was able
ability.
to jump over Mizzou defender for a gain of 8.
That was the high hurdles that he was jumping there.
And man, what a
3rd
block
and 2.
by Braden Joyner, getting him a pancake block as well on the Mizzou defender, Zion Young.
3rd and a long 1 for Auburn from the right hash. Offset eye, Hunter to the left. They pitch it. Malcolm Simmons tries to get to the corner. He does, and he has the Auburn first down, and a flag is thrown.
They're going to get a horse collar.
I hope they got a horse collar and not a hold against Auburn.
Personal foul. Horse number 11 on the defense. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. First down.
They get Corey Flagg out of Houston.
And this is a big drive for Auburn offense because we get the ball starting the second half as well. So you want to make sure you sustain a drive here to get points before this half.
Penalty will take Auburn down to the Missouri 33-yard line. Tied at 3, 3:55 on a counting clock. Second quarter, Auburn has all of its timeouts. And don't forget the 2-minute timeout coming up. First down from the Missouri 33, from the left hash. Lou. The snap to Thorne. They bring an initial man. Thorne hit behind the line of scrimmage, gets away. Peyton Thorne runs it. Flag comes down. Thorne stays on his feet, gets corralled down to the 29-yard line. Near the original line of scrimmage, but again a flag down, and this one's going to likely come against Auburn.
Yeah, I'm not so sure they're going to get a face mask call or it's going to be against Auburn. It's a holding call, but Auburn was trying to run a double move outside. Peyton did a good job of eluding pressure.
Number 77 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay, first down.
Got Jeremiah Wright. Clock stopped with 3:15 to go.
And that's what we talked about. Auburn trying to stay away from these negative plays. Anytime we're on schedule, we move the ball very well. Now we're going to move ourselves back again. And this time it's going to be 1st and 20.
At the 43-yard line, Cobb into the game at tailback for the Tigers. Fairweather checks in at tight end. Auburn out of the huddle. 1st and 20 for Auburn. Left hash mark. Thorne rolls to his right, sets up, throws it back across the line of scrimmage, or back across the grain to Fairweather, who caught it, but in the backfield. He went down to a knee.
That's going to be a loss on the play.
Yep.
They're trying to run a sprint throwback to the tight end screen. I'm not so, if I'm Coach Freeze and Coach Nitz, if I don't come back to that and throw the sprint pass because it's wide open front side.
2nd and 26 for Auburn. Back to the 49-yard line. From the gun, the snap to Thorne. Looks, he throws to the boundary. Pass is complete to the tight end. Breaks one tackle. Breaks another. Gets down to the 34-yard line. And at least makes it manageable. That was Jeremiah Cobb out of the Auburn backfield.
Jeremiah Cobb did a really good job of eluding that tackle and got him a gain of 16. Put yourself back in a third down situation where you can at least have a shot to pick up a first down or at least be in field goal range.
Yeah.
If you can't get the first, at least try to pick up 6 yards to make it a more manageable field goal.
And we'll get to the 2-minute timeout. So Auburn will have a 3rd down and 10 after 2nd and 26. 3rd and 10 for Auburn. Ball at the Missouri 33. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Auburn and Missouri tied at 3. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Whataburger knows that watch party planning comes with its own set of challenges. Finding enough chairs for the extra friends your friends brought. Managing Chet's ref rage in the 3rd quarter. Staying calm when they won't just run the ball. And then you have to feed everyone. What are you going to do? That's easy. The What Wings Party Pack. 72 boneless tender bites, a family fry box, and all the sauces you'll need. And seriously, just run the ball. The What Wings Party Pack. Get yours today at Whataburger.
Here's a clip from a recent Talking Tigers podcast with Andy Burcham.
Jason Campbell.
He called a rollout play, so we practiced this in practice. We're going to roll out away from their furthest defender, which was to the boundary, their corner. So we're going to let him come free. Everybody else we have a hat for. So I just remember the play snap. You tell the corner blitz is coming, the corner's cheated, the safety's over top. So as soon as we snap the ball, you're trying to get to a certain spot in order for Courtney to have time to get to his route and get out. So I'm trying to get to a spot, and then I see the back of Courtney's jersey, and then I know he's running a combat, so I have to let the ball go a little early, put a little air under it, and then I didn't see the rest of the play. At that point in time, I got hit from the front, got hit from the back. I just remember on the ground, I heard the crowd go crazy, and I got up and saw that he had caught the ball, and everybody was going crazy.
A new episode of the Talking Tigers podcast is released every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Like and subscribe to the Talking Tigers podcast, only from the Auburn Sports Network.
Today's highlight is brought to you by Toyota. At home or on the road, they're never the underdog. Toyota, let's go places. Lease a new 2024 Toyota RAV4 LE Hybrid for $359 a month for 36 months. Offer valid through November 4th, 2024. Well-qualified lessees with approved credit through Southeast Toyota Finance. $36.58 due at signing. No security deposit with select equipment. $350 disposition fee. Excludes tax, tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
Two minutes in the second quarter. Auburn and Missouri tied at 3. Auburn ball, 3rd and 10 from the Missouri 33. Ronnie Brown with the Cooks Pest Control sideline report. What does Auburn run here?
All right, guys. Hey, to get a chance, I think Auburn needs to get points on the board. I think we all agree on that. So you need a positive play. But something that I would probably think about is Peyton Thorne on a sprint out, maybe to the right side with a banana route from the backside, maybe Rivaldo Fairweather faking an over route. Jason, I believe it's called a banana route. Fake the over and then go back to the corner end zone. Peyton stops and throws it back to get this over-aggressive defense flowing too much and try to get something cheap on the board.
Yeah, I do like the throwback that you talked about running. If you do run a sprint throwback to Jeremiah Cobb or someone, it would be wide open. And Auburn also got to think about, do you go for the first down here or do you try to pick up 6 or 7 yards, Andy, for a nice field goal attempt?
Yeah, field goal from here would be a 50-yard attempt for Towns Magoo. Ball is at the left hash mark. Missouri will put 4 at the line of scrimmage. Malcolm Simmons breaks to the Auburn boundary. Keandre Lambert-Smith in the slot to the right. Now he comes in motion, KLS. Snap to Thorne. Handoff, Jarquez Hunter. Behind the line of scrimmage goes down, and that may take Auburn out of field goal range.
I'm not so sure if he could have pulled that and threw it to the flat to Fairweather because he's wide open.
It's a 5-yard loss. And now this is a 55-yard field goal attempt from Magoo.
Yeah, he's probably going to punt this now in this situation, but, man, if he pulls that and throws it to Fairweather, he's still running down the sideline.
This would be a field goal attempt into the wind, and I think we're going to see Oscar Chapman come out and punt it. Register your child ages 5 to 12 for the Auburn Tigers Kickoff Kid Contest from Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Winners will see the kickoff from the sideline of Pat Dye Field, plus receive 4 game tickets, pregame VIP hospitality, T-shirt, video board recognition as well. Enter at auburnKickoffKid.com. That's auburnKickoffKid.com.
Well, Andy, in this situation, I like the decision to punt the ball and not give Mizzou an opportunity to get great field position, because you do have all 3 timeouts if you're Auburn defense to try to stop them and get a chance to get the ball back.
Daniel Blood is back on a low snap and retrieved by Chapman, and a fair catch called for Blood, or by Blood, at the 8-yard line. So a nice job by Chapman to pin Missouri deep. Missouri has 2 timeouts remaining, and will start 1st and 10 at its own 8-yard line.
The important thing here for Auburn is not to give up positive yards, big gains here on 1st down, because if you can stop them for a short loss, now you can start to use one of your 3 timeouts that you have to try to get the ball back with a little over a minute to try to get in a situation where you can drive and get a field goal for the half.
Drew Pine on the day, 5 of 11 for 55 yards. You bring some extra pressure on the backup quarterback here, deep in territory. Brings the tight end in motion. Hands off, tail back up the middle, hit at the line, gets 3 yards on the play, stays forward. And they'll give him forward progress across the 12. And Auburn calls a timeout, stopping the clock with 1:40. Tigers can stop the clock 2 more times. A 3-3 ball game with 1:40 to go in the first half.
Yeah, both Auburn drives, though they was driving to get points, was kind of nullified. Got them off schedule with 2 holding calls.
128 yards total offense for Auburn, 119 for Missouri. Time of possession now in Auburn's favor at 14:41 to Missouri's 13:39. But remember, Missouri has been playing with its backup quarterback since the initial drive of the game.
Yeah, Brady Cook going out after that first big hit in the backfield and couldn't put pressure on that right ankle. Went into the locker room, and we haven't seen him since.
Jamal Rogers checks in at tailback for Missouri. We haven't seen a lot of Nate Noel of late either for Mizzou, and he was listed as questionable earlier this week on the injury report from the Southeastern Conference.
Interesting to see what Auburn does here.
2nd down for Mizzou. 2nd and 6. Roberts the carry. And he gets to the 15-yard line. And Auburn uses a 2nd timeout. Stops the clock with 1:35 to go in the first half. Auburn can stop the clock after 3rd down as well. It will be 3rd and 3 for Missouri from its 15-yard line.
Yeah, Auburn has to be alert here in the tight end situation. They ran the ball 2 times in a row, understanding that, Auburn's going to utilize their timeouts, but they have to be careful and keep your eyes on the tight end sneaking out in the flat and watching Pine on a bootleg.
30-second timeout. Auburn just simply wanting to stop the clock. Mizzou on 3rd down today, 2 of 6. Auburn is also 2 of 6 on 3rd down today.
Yeah, I don't think Mizzou is thinking about it, get 1st down here, then see if they can have enough room to try to start throwing the football. But other than that, this is a big 3rd down for this Auburn defense. You can get the ball back to your offense. With Auburn receiving the ball to start the 2nd half.
Line to gain is the 18-yard line for Missouri. Hand off to Burden. Luther cuts it upfield, has the 1st down out to the 24-yard line. Boy, he put a foot in the ground and went straight forward, and he has the 1st down out to, they'll give him the 23.
Now you see Mizzou wants to go fast. They got enough room now to feel like they can start trying to attack a little bit.
Clock rolling down, 1:28 in the first half. 1st down for Missouri. Pine 1-step drop, throws sideline, and immediately taken down in the play is Jordan Harris.
Good job about Jay Crawford of keeping him in bounds. Harris on that hit, making that clock continue to run.
1:09 and counting. 2nd and 6 for Missouri. Pine a short drop, he looks, he throws, pass is complete to the 30-yard line. Auburn doesn't allow Luther Burden to get out of bounds.
Auburn can use their 3rd timeout if they like.
Jay Crawford again Well, we've mentioned number 23's name quite a bit here today. Keeping Burden corralled there, keeping him in bounds as the clock rolls down.
Yeah, it wasted about 10 seconds off the clock. I would have used that timeout immediately.
Auburn did call its timeout, 42 seconds to go in the half. Auburn and Missouri tied at 3. Field goal on the opening drive, a 51-yarder by Blake Craig. He has missed twice since then. And a field goal by Towns Magoo, tying the ball game.
See what Mizzou does here. See if they hand the ball off and try to make Auburn and run that time down so we don't have and punt the ball away and leave us with hardly any time to try to get in field goal range. Or do they try to be aggressive and throw a pass here and have a chance of being an incomplete pass and saving time on the clock for Auburn?
The tailback is Jamal Roberts. Luther Burden is split wide to the Missouri boundary. In this situation, no, he isn't. He's wide right. This situation last time, he caught the ball and was able to get a first down. Snap to Pine. Drops to throw. Pressured. Now goes down. It's a quarterback sack for Eugene Asante.
Yeah, I don't think about that. Auburn has no more timeouts, and they just going to let that clock go all the way down and then punt the ball away.
You know what? You'll just take it right now.
Yeah. Well, I think they can take it in the half because the play clock has more time on it than the game clock. I think that's the last play of the half.
It will be the last play of the half. That's a good defensive half of football for the Auburn Tigers. And as the time clicks away, Auburn and Missouri are tied at 3. We await Ronnie Brown getting an opportunity to talk with Hugh Freeze here. Got to be pleased with the way Auburn's defense played in the first half, regardless of the fact that Cook was out during that first series.
Yeah, he got to be very pleased. You know, Auburn forcing 2 long field goals that Mizzou missed as well. And then, Auburn offense has moved the ball. We just bit ourselves twice with those 2 holding calls, and just right there on that last third down, I thought maybe Peyton could have pulled that and dumped it off the Fairweather on that RPO going down the sideline.
Down to Ronnie Brown standing by with Auburn head coach Hugh Freeze.
All right, Coach, great half by your defense. Yep. Tell us what the plan was, especially after getting Brady Cook out of the game.
Well, I mean, we're stop the run, make these guys throw the football, and we've given up a couple explosive plays, but most of all, I think our defense played really solid. And we got hurt on field position to start the game with special team penalties and play, and defense really bowed their neck. Really proud of them. Offensively, we're moving the ball, but penalties and turnovers, just when you're not getting many possessions, it's just they're just crippling. But I feel good about our plan.
That being said, what's the message for the team coming out, especially offensively to start the second half?
Play critical downs really well and take care of the football.
All right, Coach, simple and plain. Thank you. Andy, back to you guys.
All right, Ronnie, thank you. The score at the half, Auburn and Missouri tied at 3. And Brad Law is now with us with the Truckworks halftime reports.
Okay, Andy, thank you very much. We'll start with a check of scores. One other SEC game is underway right now, and it was a really quick start for South Carolina. Gamecocks ripped right down the field in 2 minutes and scored a touchdown, a short Rocket Sanders run. They have picked off Oklahoma quarterback Michael Hawkins twice, including a pick 6. And as they played very early in the second quarter, South Carolina leads Oklahoma 21-0. Outside the SEC, top 25 on the Yellowwood scoreboard. Number 6 Miami leads at Louisville 24-14. They're still a minute away from halftime in Louisville. 10th ranked Clemson has gone to the half with a touchdown edge over Virginia, 17-10 in that ACC matchup. A couple of games in the Big Ten today. Number 16 Indiana, a big lead over Nebraska, 28-7. Hoosiers still have not trailed this year. They are early or late in the second quarter up in Bloomington. Also in the Big Ten, Wisconsin leads Northwestern at the half 14-0, and it's UCLA at Rutgers. Bruins with the lead 21-10. Both of those games are at halftime. They're also at the half in West Point, where number 23 Army is shutting out East Carolina 24-0 as Army looks for a 7-0 start to the season. Some other games to talk about. Louisiana trying to earn bowl eligibility. Raging Cajuns lead Coastal Carolina on the the road, 17-14 late second period. And it's Cincinnati all over Arizona State, 24-7 in Big 12 play just before the half. They have gone to the half up in Stores. It is Wake Forest leading UConn 13-6. And that's all of the scores right now across college football. Our game here, a game dominated by the defenses, 3-3. Auburn and Missouri all tied up in Columbia. We'll give you the highlights from the first half and the play-by-play story, how it all played out when we come back on the Truckworks Halftime Report. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Finish your Auburn football game day with the Regions Bank Postgame Show. For over 30 years, the Regions Bank Postgame Show has been appointment radio for Tiger fans. Get exclusive locker room interviews with players, assistants, and head coach Hugh Freeze. Plus, get expert analysis, a full rundown of SEC and national scores, and a comprehensive highlight package. The Regions Bank Postgame Show on the Auburn Sports Network.
You sit in traffic now, but later, there's an ice-cold reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. You've earned this rich golden lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. Because you know, all your patience is paid out in gold. You remain calm through honks, bumper to bumper, and people yelling. Come on, move! You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
This is Coach Bruce Pearl here with an exciting opportunity. Through December 20th, we're running a special campaign to support our student athletes. Join On to Victory today, and for every annual subscription, an anonymous donor will match it 3-1. That means your $204 subscription becomes $816 for our athletes. We're aiming to raise $1 million to support Auburn student athletes because, as we all know, Auburn is an everything school. Visit ontovictory.com to make your pledge today. Remember, your impact is tripled. War Eagle.
Andy Burcham here to tell you about our friends at Truckworks, the official commercial truck dealer of the Auburn Tigers. Truckworks is Alabama's exclusive Kenworth, Hino, and Isuzu commercial truck dealer and was recently named Kenworth's North American Dealer of the Year. Truckworks is the Southeast headquarters for dump trucks, sleeper trucks, box vans, and everything in between. Stop into their TRP parts store in Opelika for any commercial truck part you could possibly need. Truckworks, the partner you can count on in the transportation industry since 1978.
This is the Truckworks Halftime Report, and these are the first half highlights as called by the voice of the Tigers, Andy Burcham.
3-3 game, not a whole lot of offensive highlights in that first 30 minutes for Auburn or Missouri, but let's give them to you here on the Truckworks Halftime Report. Truckworks offering Kenworth, Hino, and Isuzu commercial trucks. It allows Truckworks to provide the solution for virtually any commercial trucking need. Auburn won the toss, deferred to the second half, so Missouri got the ball first, and that's when the homestanding Tigers put together their first scoring drive and their only scoring drive of the first half. They converted a 3rd and 1 with a short run. A few plays later, they converted a 3rd and 12 with a pass to Manning that moved him down to the Auburn 31-yard line. 2 plays later, though, Brady Cook, the starting quarterback, was sacked for a loss of 11. He went down on his own on the play, was injured a couple of plays before that, and then just couldn't put any more pressure, went immediately to the Missouri locker room. A 5-yard pass by Pine, and then on 4th down, Missouri kicked a 51-yard field goal, a 12-play, 41-yard drive that took 6.5 minutes off the clock, and Mizzou led 3-0 before Auburn got the ball. A 3-and-out for Auburn offensively, followed by a drive for Missouri that started at the 50. And in just one play, a 15-yard run by Noel right up the gut, they were in Auburn territory at the 35-yard line. 3 plays later, the Auburn defense stiffened up, forced another field goal try.
Redshirt freshman from Kansas City cuts it loose. And the kick is no good. He pulled it wide left. He is now 1 of 5 between 40 and 49 yards, but 4 of 5 from beyond 50 yards. And Auburn's defense holds.
Still 3-0 midway through the first. The teams exchanged 3 and outs from that point. Auburn's last drive of the first quarter started at its own 22-yard line. Peyton Thorne on a keeper around right side, 14 yards, got the drive started. Jeremiah Cobb, 2 plays later, ran for 10, and that moved the ball out near midfield. That's how the first quarter came to a close. In the second, a 10-yard quick pitch to Simmons moved the ball down to the 41-yard line. Damari Alston with a big run. 2 plays later, Jarquez Hunter with an 18-yard reception. And 3 plays later, the drive stalled at the 14-yard line. Towns Magoo came on for the Tigers.
1 of 1 between 30 and 39 yards right here. An opportunity for Auburn to tie it. Chapman will hold it. Reed Hughes will snap it. Just inside the right hash mark. Snap down, kick on the way by Magoo. And the kick is good. And Auburn is on the board.
And the game was tied at 3 after Auburn's initial drive of the second quarter. Tigers put together their own 11-play, 64-yard drive, taking 5 minutes and 45 seconds off the clock. That was the end of the scoring in the half. The defense was really coming up big the rest of the way. Missouri moved out to 1 first down on its next drive and moved the ball down quickly to the Auburn 30-yard line before the Tigers defense made a play.
Ball's on the ground. Ball is loose. Auburn has his first fumble recovery of the season at the 32-yard line. A bad handoff, and it's Jalen McLeod who comes up with the fumble recovery.
Auburn moved out to 2 first downs on the ensuing possession, but Peyton Thorne trying to make a play from the 45-yard line, fumbled into a crowd, and Missouri recovered. Again, Auburn's defense came up big after the second play of Missouri's next drive. Theo Weiss, a 21-yard reception. After a timeout, they came out of it with a really good play call, moved the ball again in Auburn territory to the 39-yard line. 3 plays later, though, the drive stalled. They attempted and missed a 55-yard field goal. Tigers got it back with 5:21 to go in the half. Got a couple of first downs, but a big holding penalty moved the ball back to the 43-yard line. After that, Tigers went backwards, had to punt the ball away. Nothing doing for Missouri on their possession. A sack was the last play of the first half by that Tigers defense. All in all, Auburn with 128 yards of offense, Missouri with 133, and the score is tied at 3. We'll give you the stats from the first half when we come back to Columbia. That's as the Truckworks halftime report continues in a moment.
Andy Bertram here to tell you about our friends at Truckworks, the official commercial truck dealer of the Auburn Tigers. Truckworks is Alabama's exclusive Kenworth, Hino, and Isuzu commercial truck dealer and was recently named Kenworth's North American Dealer of the Year. Truckworks is the Southeast headquarters for dump trucks, sleeper trucks, box vans, and everything in between. Stop into their TRP parts store in Opelika for any commercial truck part you could possibly need. Truckworks, the partner you can count on in the transportation industry since 1978.
When it comes to my lifestyle and diet, I don't always make the smartest choices.
Touchdown! Woo! Hey, how about another round and some more chips?
But when it comes to taking care of my liver, I do make one very smart choice. Active liver tablets from New Nordic. I used to have real issues with my liver, and at my last checkup, my doc was concerned about my numbers. But since adding a once-a-day active liver tablet, my gut's better, I feel great, and my doctor's happy. I ask a lot of my liver, so the least I can do to say thanks is a daily dose of Active Liver.
You ask a lot of your liver, so give it the support it needs with Active Liver. You can find Active Liver at Amazon.com or ask for Active Liver at your local CVS. Or for a volume discount, visit NewNordicUSA.com. Go to new, NORDICUSA.com, Amazon, or ask for Active Liver at your local CVS.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. SiriusXM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the SiriusXM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of SiriusXM free. Subscribe now. See all for details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
This copyrighted broadcast is authorized under rights granted to Play Fly Sports by Auburn University and is intended solely for the entertainment of our audience. It may not be rebroadcast or retransmitted in any form without the documented consent of Auburn University and Play Fly Sports.
3-3 our score at the half in Columbia. Halftime stats are presented by the Alabama Department of Public Health, who says, don't wait, vaccinate. Protect yourself and others by staying current on all vaccines, including respiratory virus vaccines. Visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM. Well, Auburn with 8 first downs against a Missouri team that gives up 13 on average per game. It's 12 a game if you take away the 20 that Texas A&M got. Auburn got 8 in the first half, and they'll have the ball to start the second half. Auburn ran 28 plays for 128 yards. Mizzou, 34 plays for 133 yards. Rushing, Auburn 13 for 58. Missouri 16 for 27. Peyton Thorne 11 of 15 for 70 yards in the first half. Mizzou's 2 quarterbacks, 11 for 18 for 106 yards. Same number of completions, 3 more attempts, 36 more yards. Penalties really hurt Auburn in that first half. 4 flags for 38 total yards. Mizzou penalized once. It was a horse collar on Malcolm Simmons for 15 yards. On third down, Mizzou was 3 of 8. Auburn was 2 of 6. Auburn only got into the red zone one time. The one red zone trip in the entire first half for either team, it was Auburn, and the Tigers were able to get a field goal. Some of the individual numbers: Jarquez Hunter, 8 carries, a net of 29 yards. Peyton Thorne, 3 carries for 14. Nate Noel led Missouri with 5 carries for 26 yards. 4 for 11 if you take away his 15-yard run right up the middle to start a drive. Leading receivers: Malcolm Simmons, 3 catches, 14 yards. Rivaldo Fairweather, 3 catches for a net of just 2. Keandre Lambert-Smith, 2 catches for 16. Jarquez Hunter had a catch for 18 yards. Leading receivers for Missouri: Theo Weiss, 2 catches, 27 yards. Jordan Harris, 2 for 20. Luther Burden caught 2 balls for 11 yards. And Tucker Miller, 1 for 16. Corey Flagg Jr. is Missouri's leading tackler on the year. He led them in tackles in the first half with 6. Dorian Mausi also with a half a dozen tackles. Eugene Asante, Jalen McLeod had 3 each, including 1 tackle for loss apiece. Time of possession, almost even. Auburn 14-41. Missouri 15-19. Pretty even numbers and a dead even score. 3-3. Auburn has the ball to start the second half. And we'll get you ready for that when we come back to Faurot Field in just a moment. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Where were you when this happened?
This year, numerous times, we have seen Bo Jackson go over the top. Would you anticipate that? Or would you anticipate a quarterback sneak? What are you calling for?
I'd sure hate to be in this situation. I know Alabama's going to be anticipating Bo Jackson coming over the top.
Give the ball up and over and in, I believe. Touchdown! Touchdown, Auburn!
Don't miss the next heart-pounding moment. This is Auburn football on the Auburn Sports Network.
At Country Financial, we make insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, auto, or more, our representatives will take the time to understand your specific needs and explain what options work best for you. Worry less and feel more confident knowing you're covered. Visit countryfinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
This is Coach Bruce Pearl here with an exciting opportunity. Through December 20th, we're running a special campaign to support our student athletes. Join On to Victory today, and for every annual subscription, an anonymous donor will match it 3-1. That means your $204 subscription becomes $816 for our athletes. We're aiming to raise $1 million to support Auburn student athletes because, as we all know, Auburn is an everything school. Visit ontovictory.com to make your pledge today. Remember, your impact is tripled. War Eagle.
Thinking of advancing your career with a master's degree in business? If so, consider the graduate degree choices at Auburn University's Harbert College of Business. Ranked among the nation's best, we offer full-time and online programs in
so
finance,
Pine was 0 for 3 on passes more than 10 yards
systems,
down the field.
Accounting, and business administration. Learn more at harbert.auburn.edu.
Getting set for second half action here at Faurot Field in Columbia. Brad Law, as we wrap things up on the Truckworks halftime report. 3-3 our score. Again, Auburn gave up 41 yards and 3 points on Missouri's initial possession of the ball game. Since that point, the Tigers have given up just 92 yards and no points after Missouri's first field goal drive of the game, and that includes drives for Mizzou that started at midfield, their own 40, and their own 39-yard line. So the defense has really risen to the occasion, and now in the second half, we'll see as the Tigers emerge now from the visitors' locker room with just about 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go before the half begins. Tigers just now coming out of that locker room, and we'll see what kind of intensity and execution they bring offensively. If you haven't signed up yet, you can take it to the house this football season with the Alabama Manufactured Housing Association and the Auburn Tigers. For home SEC games, so it doesn't apply today, but for home SEC games, if Auburn returns its first received kickoff in the second half for a touchdown, one lucky fan will win up to $75,000 toward the purchase of a manufactured home from an authorized AMHA dealer. You can register today if you haven't yet at auburntigers.com/take-it-to-the-house. Certain terms and conditions apply. For a complete list of those contest rules, visit auburntigers.com/take-it-to-the-house. Andy Burcham, Jason Campbell, let's bring you back in as we get ready for the second half. Jarquez Hunter has 8 carries, 29 net yards. That's 3.5 yards a carry. But if you add in Jeremiah Cobb's 1 for 10, Damari Alston's 1 carry for 5 yards. Running backs are averaging 4.5 yards a carry for the Tigers through the first half of play. We saw that pony personnel and formation at the end of the first quarter. Auburn had some success out of that. What are you guys looking for from the Tigers as we get set to start the second half?
Yeah, I expect a lot of the same. I expect us to go a little bit back to the run game. They picked up some positive yards. They also hit Simmons on a couple of sweeps outside the backside, and Jeremiah Cobb had had a run there that he got a sweep and got north and south. So I like the edges of attacking the edges of Missouri. So I expect us to do the same in the second half. But I think we're going to probably get into a little bit of play action pass. I think there's some second level throws that are there because those linebackers are starting to flow a little bit more, Andy.
Well, and it's going to be interesting to see how limited is Missouri's offense. We don't believe we'll see Brady Cook in the second half. We haven't seen him on the sideline since he left with a lower body injury in the very first drive of the ball game. So, I hate to say, how much does Auburn have to do from an offensive standpoint, and does that affect Auburn's play calling?
Well, you
by
definitely
Derek Nix and Hugh Freeze in the second half.
Well, you're exactly right. You don't want to give Mizzou anything easy. You want to make everything that they have to get today, they want to have to make them earn it. Even if Brady Cook was still playing, you still had the same approach, but you know that Mizzou is going to lean a little bit more on the run game and more of a short passing game, the fact that they have their backup quarterback in.
And they're also using their backup tailback because Nate Noel is also out apparently with a lower body. We knew we hadn't seen him in a while, so they are a bit hampered without their top tailback and top quarterback perhaps here in the second half.
Yeah, injuries mounting up today in this ball game a little bit. For Auburn, though, we just got to stay away from getting those holding calls. We have two drives that could have gotten points out of, at least attempted a field goal, but 2 was set back because of 2 holding calls.
Jeremiah Cobb, a step into the end zone, the kickoff, and Auburn will not return it. Cobb watches it go about 4 yards deep into the end zone. So Auburn will open up 1st and 10. At its own 25-yard line. Remember, Auburn made a switch at left tackle in the first half, moving Dylan Wade back out to left tackle where he started all last year, and Braden Joyner at left guard for Auburn. That's another area to watch for Auburn here in the second half of play.
Yeah, I think Auburn saw something early. Person's kind of getting beat a little bit off the snap of the ball. Decided to move out Dylan Wade to left tackle and bring in Braden Joyner. It seemed like this has been working pretty well since the second quarter.
First down for Auburn at its 25. Jarquez Hunter flanks Thorne in the shotgun. And Robert Lewis in motion. Thorne looks that way, throws it to Lewis, makes a move at the 30, out near the 39-yard line. Boy, he made a dandy move at the 30 in and got 4 more yards out to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Robert Lewis is one of those guys we got to get more involved in the offense. He's very fast and quick with the ball in his hands.
Second down and 1. Thorne again to the sideline. Robert Lewis first down. Robert Lewis out to the 39-yard line. 39-yard line, and an Auburn first down. They give him the 40.
Yeah, Auburn trying to go at a faster pace, doing a little bit of muddle huddling in the first half. slowing it down a little bit, come out the first 2 plays to start the second half, trying to go bang, bang plays really quick. This time they decide to huddle.
First down for Auburn at the 40. Lewis, along with Jarquez Hunter, flank to the Auburn boundary. Thorne from the gun. Handoff. Nope, it's Thorne. Thorne, 45. Gets smacked at the 49 and goes down in a heap. Boy, he got popped at the 49-yard line, and he is slow to get up. And Auburn's athletic training staff is out. It was Corey Flagg that made the hit on Jarquez Hunter.
Yeah, Corey Flagg coming up, laying the shoulder right into Thorne's chest. You got to protect yourself a little bit when you're inside that pocket, knowing that you can absorb a hit.
Thorne remains down. And a timeout has been called as Auburn's medical staff is out. Timeout with 13:55 to go in the third quarter. Auburn's opening drive. 2nd and 1 when we come back as the Auburn medical crew attends to Peyton Thorne. Stay tuned. Auburn football continues in a moment.
Throw a flag before ants, termites, and other pests invade your home by calling Cook's Pest Control. Cook's proven pest control methods and superior termite control systems protect your home from unwanted pests and are backed by a 110% satisfaction guarantee. Make the right call and call the South's most trusted name in pest control for a free inspection. Cook's Pest Control.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie. Cook's Pest Control.
It's time to review the top 3 highlights of the day. I'm joined as always by my co-anchor Snoop.
Hey, what up, though?
Snoop, number 1 has to be getting the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence at T-Mobile.
Yeah, you should hustle down to T-Mobile like a dog chasing a squirrel, chasing a nut.
Nice analogy, Snoop. Dogs do love to chase squirrels.
And squirrels love to chase those nuts.
On to highlight number 2, at T-Mobile, families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
That is very impressive. You know, y'all can take some of those savings and buy some Snoop merchandise.
That's exactly what I'm planning on doing with my savings, Snoop. Now, take it away, Snoop.
Head to T-Mobile.com and get the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on them. Now drop that jingle.
The 24-monthly bill credits eligible trade-in on Go 5G Next. Well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 connection charge. Cancel entire account before receiving 24 bill credits and credit stop and balance on required finance agreement too. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See how you can save versus the other big guys at T-Mobile.com/switch. Apple Intelligence coming fall 2024.
Peyton Thorne was able to jog off the field under his own power during the timeout. Medical reports brought to you by East Alabama Health. Proud to offer emergency care, surgery, and other outpatient services, even a retail pharmacy at their Auburn Medical Pavilion at the Auburn Research Park. Learn more at eastalabamahealth.org. Thorne rejoins the huddle near the Auburn sideline as the Tigers of Auburn are set for 2nd and 1 near midfield. Opening drive of the second half. Auburn and Missouri tied at 3 on homecoming in Columbia.
Auburn got great field position, 2nd and 1. Thorne just took a shot. If he's able to come back into the game here, you probably expect this ball to get handed off to Jarquez or Jeremiah Cobb to pick up the first down.
Hank Brown is in at quarterback, perhaps for one play. Thorne looked like he was okay. He's on the sideline. He looks like he's ready to get back in. 2nd and 1. You see Auburn doing anything other than Hank Brown handing off to number 27 right here. He has not been in a game, Hank Brown, since the first half of that Arkansas game at Jordan-Hare Stadium.
I don't think Coach wanted them to show the formation too soon, and they did.
2nd and 1 for Auburn. Hank Brown, the quarterback. Turns, hands, Jarquez Hunter, first down. Into Missouri territory to the 48. And Peyton Thorne will come back into the lineup, replacing Brown. First down of this drive for Auburn. Christian Williams on the stop for Missouri.
Yeah, good job of Auburn getting push up front right there to allow Jarquez to hit the ball inside, pick up that first down. Now you're across midfield. Now it kind of opens up your playbook for everything. You get those linebackers flowing up. See if you can get them lulled to sleep here and hit Fairweather, the second level thrower.
Wade, Joyner, Lou, Wright, and Miller across the Auburn front. Lewis goes in motion. Thorne Turns, hands, Jarquez Hunter gets a yard, maybe 2. Going off left guard. Jarquez taken down by Corey Flagg, who administered the hit on Thorne. Auburn right back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 for Auburn. In the pistol, Jarquez behind Thorne. Bring Lewis to the slot on the right side. Thorne to throw. With some time. Looks, he airs it out, has a man wide open. Touchdown! Touchdown, Auburn! Cam Coleman!
Just talked about it, Andy. We said Auburn been running the ball really well and lowering these linebackers and safeties to sleep. And what do? Hit Cam Coleman on them double move a little bit. 46 yards in between the hash and the sideline on what you call a skinny post for a touchdown. Great to see the young fella get in the end zone.
Well thrown by Peyton Thorne, and Coleman caught it at the 5 and glided into the end zone for Auburn's first touchdown of the day and Auburn's first lead of the day. Mizzou for the extra point. Snap down, the kick is on the way, and the kick is good, and just what Auburn needed on its first drive of the 3rd quarter. The Tigers go 75 yards and put it in the end zone. And Auburn has a 10-3 lead with 12:34 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. Run, run, run. Find your big gun downfield and hit him perfectly in stride. Cam Coleman with the touchdown, his 2nd as an Auburn Tiger.
Yeah, he actually threw that ball before Cam Coleman broke completely free. He predetermined where Cam was going to be at. That's timing, that's reps in practice. And right there, he put that ball right on the money. Cam did not have to break strides. Caught that for a touchdown and put Auburn up 10-3.
Sun South John Deere drive summary, 75 yards, 6 plays, 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Cam Coleman from Peyton Thorne, 47 yards and a touchdown. Sun South John Deere, preferred tractor of the Tigers. Find your local dealer at sunsouth.com. Well, you couldn't have dialed it up much better for Auburn to start the 3rd quarter of play.
That's what running the football does for you. It gets those linebackers and safety. They start getting nosy in the run game. They want to get up there and make a big hit.
Get
all
nosy,
of a sudden they forget. And there you go. You got a big target down the field for a touchdown.
Joshua Manning, deep to receive. We've not seen Marquise Johnson today. Their best kickoff returner and one of their top pass catchers. As Mizzou puts a foot into it, it's a low line drive. Manning takes it at the 2-10 to the Auburn boundary. Down the Auburn boundary, a flag is thrown behind the play. This is likely to be a hold on Missouri back at about the 15-yard line.
It's going to be a block in the back.
All right, we'll take that as well.
Hit Jarquez Hunter, pushed him in the back. How about the starting running back on kickoff downfield?
During the return, illegal blocking it back, number 21 on the receiving team. Penalty is half the distance to the goal from the spot of the foul. First down, Missouri.
In the first half, Drew Pine, the backup quarterback for Missouri, was 8 of 14 for 69 yards. But we did not see Pine try to go deep at all. And when he even went to his intermediate routes, he wasn't very successful.
Yeah, the 2 times they attempted to maybe try to go deep, Auburn was able to create some pressure up front. DeMarcus Riddick one time forcing an errant throw to a wide open Weeds over the middle. And the other time, Kedrick Falk running down Pines to the sideline.
All right, Nate Noel returns to the line for Missouri. And the tailback in the pistol behind Pine. 1st and 10 from the 9 for Missouri. Pine, short drop, throws to the boundary and out of bounds. Way behind Brett Norfleet, their sophomore tight end with 11 catches on the season.
Yeah, I think the administration of Auburn better watch out on the sidelines over there because, Pines, it's the second time he's trying to throw a hitch route to the boundary, and he goes back and looks at his hands each time as if the ball is wet or something. It's off target.
2nd and 10 for Missouri. At its 9 from the right hash mark. Trips bunched inside the left hash mark for Mizzou. And Noel goes in motion out of the backfield. They look that way. They throw it across the middle. It's incomplete. They were trying to set up a screen across the middle to Luther Burden, and Isaiah Rakes put all kinds of pressure on Drew Pine.
Yeah, Isaiah Rakes and Kedrick Falk just came right up the middle, both untouched. And Drew Pines having to get rid of that screen play to try to run inside quicker than he thought.
Missouri was 3 of 8 on third down in the first half.
Yeah, Isaiah Rate, 6'2", 323 pounds coming at you unclean. I think I'll be trying to get rid of it myself.
Big number 22 bearing down on you. 3rd and 10. Line to gain is the 19-yard line for Missouri. Pine from the right hash mark. One step drop, he looks, he throws it up the sideline, almost intercepted. Deflected over there. Boy, it's been a good day so far for Jay Crawford, hasn't it?
Man, great play by Jay Crawford, able to tip his hand, get his hands on that ball, almost able to tip it to himself along the sideline for an interception. Great job by the Auburn defense. You score a touchdown, you come out, you force a 3 and out, and you should get great field position here on this punt return.
Second 3 and out for the Auburn defense. 3 and out tracker driven by Truckworks, official commercial truck dealer of the Auburn Tigers. Keontae Scott at midfield to take this punt from Luke Bauer. Tigers lead at 10-3. Bauer's punt is away. High punt. Auburn will let it bounce. It bounces straight in the air. Get away from it, boys. Then takes an Auburn bounce and out of bounds at the Missouri 49-yard line. No one gets you closer to the game than Sirius XM SEC Radio. Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through the regular season and into the postseason. Get a free trial. SiriusXM.com/SEC Radio 2024. A 40-yard punt, no return. Auburn ball from Missouri, 49 when we come back. Your Auburn Tigers lead Mizzou by a score of 10-3 with 12:01 to go in this third quarter. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
WJDB 95.5 FM in Thomasville, where the Auburn Tigers and Atlanta Braves have played for over 35 years. We're Southwest Alabama's favorite radio station, home of the Hound Dog and Hot Country since 1956. The Morning Rush with Trey Rowell, weekdays beginning at 5 a.m. Local high school sports and outdoor programming. It's radio the way it was meant to be. Follow us on Facebook or listen online anywhere at WJDB955.com.
Sports not only bring us together, they inspire us on our own health journeys. Whether we're walking an extra lap, crushing a new goal, or spending time with friends cheering in the stands, we all win when we feel healthier and happier. That's why Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama is a proud sponsor of athletic programs across the state. Because a healthier Alabama is a happier Alabama. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
It's the Ford F-150 Highlight Show. I'm Andy Bertram, and today we're talking about the Built Ford Tough F-150. It delivers the power and performance you need to step up in big moments. And with available smart technology like Pro Power Onboard, you'll be game day ready every day. For the latest offers on a new F-150, the official truck of the Auburn Tigers, see your local Ford dealer today. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Conecuh sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating, always great on the grill, and it's the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true Southern flavor. Be sure to visit the Conecuh Gift Shop in Evergreen, Alabama, right off I-65 at exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh sausage since 1947, a real winner.
What I failed to tell you before we went to the break, Auburn was called for a hold, apparently down the Auburn sideline, far away from where the ball was actually punted. So instead of 1st and 10 from the Missouri 49, Auburn opens up 1st and 10 at its own 41. That's not terrible field position, but...
Yeah, like you said, Andy, but anytime you can get the ball starting on your side of the field, makes things a lot easier. You know, get those 10-yard penalties like that. You still got great field position. Auburn's got to continue to try to play smarter football. You know, you got...
Peyton Thorne leads the offense back on the field. Thorne, 14 of 18, 133 yards and a touchdown. From the Auburn 41, Tigers lead Missouri 10-3 with 12:01 to go in the third quarter of play. DeAndre Lambert-Smith wide right. Cam Coleman to the Auburn boundary. Jarquez Hunter, the tailback. Mizzou fourth, the line of scrimmage. Sam Jackson went in motion, handoff to Jarquez Hunter, and he's hit for a 2-yard loss behind the line of scrimmage. Eddie Kelly Jr. out of Orlando, Florida, with the stop for Mizzou.
Yeah,
Second and 12.
Okay, Kelly Jr. did a really good job right there. You saw Jeremiah Wright trying to pull from the right guard position. He just kind of missed him at the point of attack.
Second and 12 for the Tigers of Auburn. Ball back to the 39. Hunter flanks Thorne to his right. Payton throws, incomplete. The first one to get a hand on it was Micah Riley.
Yeah, I think that ball was going to Sam Jackson, who was open in the slot. That's who Payton was throwing it to, and I think Micah Riley just stuck his hands out there thinking it was going to him.
All right, here's 3rd and 12 for Auburn. Auburn 2 of 6 on 3rd down today.
It would have been a nice pickup if he's able to get that ball to Sam Jackson and cut this in half.
Crowd into it right now on this 3rd down play for Auburn. From the right hash mark, Thorne takes the snap. Flushed, throws it, and throws it out of bounds. In the vicinity of DeAndre Lambert-Smith. He had Jarquez Hunter in a check down route at the 40 and room to run.
Yeah, that's a bad series for Auburn. You know, you just scored a touchdown. Your defense give up 3 and out. You're getting great field position and not to pick up any positive yards on that series.
Luther Burden. LB3, they call him. He's back at the 19 to take this punt from Chapman. It's a good punt. Burden from the 50. Ball loose. Ball rolling to the end zone. Auburn's going to get it, I think. Ball is loose. That's a touchdown for Auburn. Touchdown, Auburn. Burden was immediately hit. Antonio Kite recovered it.
Great hustle play by the Auburn cover team to get down the field. Antonio Kite, I think, may have made the initial hit, or he recovered it for the touchdown.
He recovered the touchdown. Oh, what a big play by the Auburn special teams.
I'm trying to see who made the initial hit.
Auburn's second fumble recovery of the season.
Simmons making the initial hit.
Now, what can't that young man do right now, huh?
Man.
That ball then caromed into the end zone, and it was all white jerseys going after it there. Mizzou for the extra point. After a 3 and out, Auburn forces the fumble on the punt. Mizzou puts it through. A fumbled punt that rolled into the end zone. Antonio Kite recovered it, and with 11:08 to go in the 3rd, Auburn is added to its lead. Auburn 17, Missouri 3.
Great play by the Auburn special teams. Good hustle by Simmons getting down the field, knocking that ball loose and recovered in the end zone by Kite.
Woo.
Missouri, a team that doesn't turn the ball over much.
They had 2 turnovers coming into today. They have as many in this game today.
Yep, great job by this Auburn team coming to Columbia.
That took a little wind out of the sails here in Columbia, didn't it?
Yeah, they got a couple people in shock in here.
Sun South John Deere drive summary, 1 play. No yards. Malcolm Simmons caused the fumble. Antonio Kite recovered the ball in the end zone. Sun South John Deere. Preferred tractor of the Tigers. Find your local dealer at sunsouth.com. Mizzou to kick it away. This could be recovered. It can be returned. Nope, it's going to go out of bounds. You didn't want that. It's going to give Missouri 1st and 10 at its own 35. His kickoffs today, after maybe the first, have been a little bit low and not as deep as we have seen.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder if there's some wind that we don't see up here down inside the stadium down low, because we've seen some punts as well be kind of short.
Well, and let's go back to the fumble punt. A nice kick by Chapman that gave Auburn time to get to the ball.
Right. He kind of did one of those rush to the side a little bit and then give your punt team time, the punt coverage team time to get down the field. before kicking that ball off.
11:08 to go in the third. Auburn leads at 17-3. Missouri first and 10 from its own 35. Noel the tailback to the left of Pine. Play action, they throw to Luther Burden, and a nice one-on-one tackle in space for the Tigers. By number 19, Sylvester Smith.
Showing closing speed quickly on a talented receiver.
There aren't many receivers that can do more with the ball after a catch than Luther Burden.
Correct.
Sylvester didn't give him the opportunity there. 2nd and 6. Ball out to the 39-yard line for Mizzou. Burden comes in motion. Handoff, tailback Noel. And Noel gets close to the first down. I think they're going to give him the first down. They do at the 45-yard line. Good surge up front from the Missouri offensive line. And Noel took advantage of it for 6 yards and a first down for Missouri.
Well, Auburn defense has to be a little bit alert in this situation. Understand that Mizzou is down 2 touchdowns. They're going to be a little bit more aggressive than they were in that first half once Pine came in the game.
Noel is out. Marcus Carroll in the pistol behind Drew Pine. Pine looks to the Auburn boundary, throws that way. Pass complete to midfield. That was Luther Burden, gets up and says something again to Sylvester Smith.
Sylvester Smith is right on target with Luther Burden. Every time he catches it, he doesn't give him any room to run after the play.
It is a 5-yard gain to midfield for Missouri. Clock rolling, 9:42 to go in the third. Auburn 17, Missouri 3. Mizzou at midfield. Send Jordan Harris, the tight end, wide right. Double wide receivers to the Missouri sideline from the right hash mark. Carroll flanks Pine. They bring Harris in motion. Handoff Carroll. And Carroll breaks a tackle, gets to the Auburn 45, falls forward to the 43-yard line before Caleb Wooden brings him down. That's another first down for Missouri.
Yeah, Carroll able to break the initial point of attack by Auburn. Auburn's a little confused defensively, right? You got to get off the field.
Missouri back to the line of scrimmage. Handoff Carroll. Carroll into the open field 30 and taken down from behind at the 25-yard line. That may have been a touchdown-saving tackle by Robert Woodyard.
I'm going to get 12 men on the field when they able to get off the field.
On the defense, 12 players on the field while the play is going. That penalty is declined. Result of the play, first down.
To the Auburn 23-yard line. Carroll is gone if Woodyard doesn't make the tackle.
Yeah, that's a great effort right there. Jumping out there, making sure you're making a shoestring tackle to keep him from getting a touchdown. Maybe the difference between 7 and 3 on this drive.
First down, Missouri at the Auburn 23-yard line. In the pistol, Pine brings Burden in motion. Looked like he was going to hand off to Carroll, but Carroll went left. Pine looked right, and he gets it 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, a little miscommunication on that play, which you kind of expect anytime the backup quarterback comes in the game. And like I say, you don't get a lot of the reps during the week other than running scout team plays.
Brady Cook is out on the sideline, and we understand he is throwing on the sideline for Missouri.
They seem to have his ankles spatted up.
All right. 2nd and 8 for Missouri at the Auburn 21. Carroll comes in motion. Pine drops to throw. Gets some pressure. Pine throws it up the sideline and out of bounds. In the vicinity of Luther Burden.
Yeah, that's great coverage on the back end by Faustin and Jaron Thompson, and not giving any room for the receivers downfield to be able to come open, creating a third down situation here for Auburn. Got to get off the field and force a field goal attempt.
Again, Brady Cook, we haven't seen him since the opening drive, warming up on the sideline for Missouri. This is 3rd and 8 for Mizzou at the Auburn 21, left hash mark. Cooper comes in motion, sets up in the slot to the left. Back to throw, Pine. Throws it far side, no one there. Nobody there. That was miscommunication somehow.
Yeah,
in the vicinity of Theo Weiss, who was in the end zone. That ball came dead at the 5.
Yeah, Auburn brought a field pressure blitz by Sylvester. Showed a boundary blitz at first by Jaron Thompson. Jaron started creeping towards the middle of the field, and they brought Sylvester Smith off the face of the slot. And Luther Burton's supposed to be running a corner route, like he fell down before being able to make his break.
This will be a 38.5-yard field goal attempt from Craig. He's 5 for 5 from this range this season. Just inside the left hash mark. Missed 2 in the first half. Puts that one up, and that one is good. When you choose Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter. Every sip of their Belgian-style wheat ale is crafted with Valencia orange peel and coriander. Plus, try the new Blue Moon Light and Blue Moon non-alcoholic. Check your local store for Blue Moon, made brighter. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. 7:44 to go in the third. Auburn about to get the ball when we come back. Auburn 17, Missouri 6. Auburn football continues in a moment.
Are you looking to advance your career without putting your life on hold? Consider the flexibility of an online MBA at Auburn University's Harvard College of Business. Ranked among the nation's best by U.S. News and World Report, our 100% online MBA program provides the flexibility you need to pursue a degree while maintaining your personal and professional life. Learn more at harvard.auburn.edu.
Auburn fans, this is Coach Hugh Freeze asking for your help. On to Victory has been a crucial supporter of Auburn student athletes. It's important to keep that good work going, so please join On to Victory today. War Eagle.
At Country Financial, we make insurance easy. Whether you're shopping for home, auto, or more, our representatives will take the time to understand your specific needs and explain what options work best for you. Worry less and feel more confident knowing you're covered. Visit countryfinancial.com to get started today. Experience more with Country Financial. Auto and home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
I like what I like, and I do what I want. If the loosest slots and most free play are what you like, then Wind Creek Atmore is your kind of fabulous. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Since 1949, the Houston Clinic has served as the preeminent leader in both surgical and non-surgical orthopedic sports medicine treatment and solutions. Their vibrant 75-year legacy demonstrates a deep commitment to serving the local community and its members. Utilizing the latest technology while providing exceptional patient care keeps Houston Clinic at the forefront in sports medicine and patient satisfaction. 334-826-2090 or visit us online at houston.com. Houston Clinic. Research, education, treatment.
Back to Faurot Field in Columbia for more Auburn football against Missouri.
Brad Law with a check of the Yellowwood scoreboard. It is a thumping in Norman, Oklahoma. South Carolina is taking Oklahoma to the woodshed 32-3 at the half. Gamecocks have turned Oklahoma over 3 times. They have a pick 6. Michael Hawkins has been replaced by the guy who started the season as a quarterback, Jackson Arnold. Oklahoma's been able to find no answers. 32-3, South Carolina with the lead as they get set to go to the second half in that matchup. Elsewhere, outside the SEC today, ACC, number 10 Clemson, starting to pull away from Virginia 31-10 late in the third quarter, and number 6 Miami with a 2-touchdown lead at Louisville 31-17. They are midway through the third quarter in that matchup. Andy, that's a Yellowwood scoreboard.
Missouri goes 44 yards in 9 plays, 3 minutes and 24 seconds, resulting in the Blake Craig 38-yard field goal. Auburn's lead is 17-6. Jeremiah Cobb, Malcolm Simmons to return this kickoff, perhaps,
based off
from Craig. And his kickoff was sailed deep, 5 yards deep in the end zone. Worth noting that if there is any wind, Auburn will have it at its back in the fourth quarter here today.
It's good to know. All right. And based on what we've seen Andy on the sidelines over here, Brady Cook has been warming up.
Yeah.
I expect the next time that Missouri gets the ball that he will be the quarterback.
Just as soon see Auburn have a 24-6 lead by the time he comes back. 1st and 10 from the 25 for Auburn. Cam Coleman goes wide left. Keandre Lambert-Smith, single coverage to the Missouri boundary. Fairweather, the tight end in the slot. Thorne turns, hands, Jarquez Hunter. Jarquez Hunter across the 30. Bounces to the outside, runs into his own man. Still gets the first down for Auburn, and he'd run it over everybody. 10 yards for Jarquez Hunter and an Auburn first down.
Great job of Jarquez hitting inside, running over his own men along the way, showing his toughness and his 600-pound squatting legs. And they're trying to rip at that football. Good job of him holding on to it.
The 11 yards and a first down for Jarquez, out to the Auburn 36-yard line. A pair of big tight ends in there right now. They set up on the left side of the offensive line. Ball at the right hash mark. On first down from the Auburn 36. Handoff. Jeremiah Cobb turns upfield, 40, gets out to the 42-yard line. 6 yards in it for Jeremiah Cobb on first down.
Yeah, I like that play call. It's been working all evening between Cobb and Simmons, coming over in those motions, getting those sweeps, attacking the edges of the Missouri defense, able to pick up a really nice gain on first down.
Cobb comes out, so do the two tight ends. Second down and 4 for Auburn. Nose of the football at the Auburn 42. Ball at the left hash mark. Jarquez Hunter, the tailback. Now we're going to snap it right to Jarquez. Maybe not. Thorne calls a timeout. We were down to 1 on the play clock when Auburn called a timeout.
Yeah, probably a good timeout because they had somebody on the edge unaccounted for.
Clock stop with 6 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. A touchdown pass from Peyton Thorne to Cam Coleman. And then a fumbled punt into the end zone recovered by Antonio Kite. A field goal for Missouri. And Auburn leads it by a score of 17-6. And after the timeout, Auburn will have second down and 4 from its own 42-yard line.
Yeah, it's a big drive for Auburn. You want to make sure you continue to sustain drives and continue to work that clock, and especially with Brady Cook maybe entering the football game the next time that Missouri gets the ball. You don't want them to catch heat a little bit with that passing attack. So you like to try to continue to work this ball methodically down the field and attack when you can.
DeAndre Lambert-Smith, Robert Lewis wide right. Cam Coleman wide left. Tight end sets up outside the Auburn left tackle. Thorne from the gun. Hands off Jarquez Hunter. Jarquez Hunter just moves the pile close to the first down. Looks like he's going to be about a half yard shy just across the 45-yard line.
Good tough running inside between Jeremiah Wright, Connor Lew. Got too tall Mill at that right tackle position. Braden Jordan left guard. Dylan Wade at left tackle. See if these guys can get a push here on 3rd and 1.
This is 3rd and a foot. Hunter, by the way, 14 carries for 47 yards. And he is in the pistol behind Thorne. 3rd and less than a yard for Auburn. Ball in the middle of the field. Mizzou line shifts. They bring an extra man up into the box. A lone safety back. Thorne turns, hands Jarquez Hunter. Jarquez Hunter carries the pile to the 49-yard line and an Auburn first down.
That's what I like to see on 4th and 1. Get that ball to that big running back of yours, Jarquez Hunter, who squats 600 pounds. No one guy's going to take this guy down. He's got to be tackled by 2 or 3 guys to stop him for a yard loss.
Chris McClellan had the first shot. Jarquez carried him for 3 more yards. First down for Auburn at its own 49. Under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Perry Thompson lone wide right. Double receivers to the Auburn sideline. Damari Alston, the tailback for the Tigers. Lewis comes in motion. Alston with the carry. Alston hit at the line of scrimmage and loses a half yard in the play.
Yeah, good penetration by the Mizzou defense on that play. Kind of was a slow developing play.
Second down, Thorne, play action, drops to throw. Now going to run the football. Peyton Thorne across midfield, 45, out of bounds, shy of the first down. They'll mark him out of bounds at the Missouri 43, and it will be 3rd down and 2 for Auburn. Thorne comes off the field, and I think we'll see a direct snap now to Jarquez Hunter on 3rd and a yard and a half.
Good job on that last play of Cam Coleman, seeing his quarterback in duress, coming back to the ball, but then once he saw him get ready to run, was able to block his defender to allow Peyton Thorne.
Thorne will get the direct snap on third down. Thorne going to run it. Jarquez runs it. He's got the first down to the 40. He paused just a bit in the backfield, showed a little patience and found his lane. He gets 3 yards in an Auburn first down.
Yeah, Jarquez tough running inside. Good job by the offensive line as well, getting push up front to allow that first down. I think they're starting to wear down this Mizzou defensive front a little bit. You see those guys holding their shoulder pads and knees a little bit.
First down, nose of the football at the Missouri 40 for Auburn. Jeremiah Cobb flanks Thorne. Robert Lewis splits wide left. Double receivers to the Missouri sideline. Well, they snap it right to Thorne, who gets it to Thorne. Around left end, Malcolm Simmons. Down the sideline, 25. They snapped it to Cobb, who flipped it to Thorne, who flipped it to Simmons. 15 yards and a first down
And
for
Cobb
Auburn.
ended up leading on the block outside.
Down in the Missouri 25. Auburn trying to answer Missouri's field goal with a touchdown. First down from the Mizzou 25-yard line. Cobb remains the tailback. Thorne wants to throw. With time, throws it across the middle, behind, but caught by Malcolm Simmons. He dives to the 10-yard line.
A great catch and concentration of Simmons, a young fella coming across the middle of the field, unafraid for a gain of 15.
First down for Auburn. Chick-fil-A red zone, first down at the 10. Thorne to the end zone, in and out of the hands of Robert Lewis.
Great throw by Thorne. Put that ball right to the back pylon, just in and out of hands of Robert Lewis, who ran a great route. Got his guy at the line of scrimmage. Just got to finish it.
Got the play you wanted right there. Second and goal from the 10. Luke Deal comes in. Malcolm Simmons comes out. Missouri allowed to substitute as well. Jarquez Hunter, the tailback. From the left hash mark, offset eye. Jarquez to the left of Thorne on second and goal from the 10. KLS comes in motion. Thorne drops to throw. In pressure. Down back at the 25-yard line. Boy, you didn't need that.
Yeah.
Zion Young with the sack as Auburn loses 12 yards back to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, too tall Miller set short on that one. You got to sit outside. Understand you're going to get an outside rush by Young. You got to set him outside. You can't shift inside. You shift inside like that, you leave a short edge for your quarterback, which is what happened on that last play.
Robert Lewis, Keandre Lambert-Smith wide right, pair of receivers wide left, Cam Coleman and Rivaldo Fairweather on third and 22. Third and goal from the 22. The snap to Thorne. Mizzou rushes 4. And Auburn calls a timeout. It's second of the half. Hugh Freeze slammed his clipboard down as Auburn called that timeout. Play clock was running down for the Tigers of Auburn.
Yeah, the most important thing, I don't think they're thinking, converting this third and 22, but making sure we don't take a sack again in this situation and knock us out of field goal range. You want to have an opportunity to keep 3 on the board. But I do like a shot play in this situation. Maybe create a one-on-one matchup outside with KLS or Cam Coleman. If you don't get it, then you still got a nice field goal opportunity.
I like number 13 right here.
That's a good call as well. You get a one-on-one matchup with a safety or linebacker for Fairweather.
He sets up outside the right tackle, does Fairweather. Single recoverage, Cam Coleman to the Auburn boundary. KLS and Robert Lewis to the Mizzou boundary. Thorne backs up into the shotgun. Jarquez Hunter, the tailback. Mizzou rushes 4. They throw to Jarquez, trying to make the first man miss. He does. He's at the 15, dives forward. He's down to the 11. Ooh, he had one man to beat, perhaps. But a good second effort by Jarquez, taken down by Joseph Charleston. Transfer out of Clemson. And Towns McGoo is out for a 30-yard field goal attempt.
Yeah, I think that was the whole play design, was to make sure they get a safe call and get the ball in one of your hands of best playmaker out in open space to create a shorter field goal opportunity and not give up points.
McGoo is connected from 32, trying to connect here from 30 from the left hash mark. Good snap. Kick on the way from Towns McGoo. And he pulled it wide left.
Gotta have those.
And now do we see Brady Cook come out at quarterback for Missouri? And if so, listen to this crowd when he does. Promising drive for Auburn, a huge sack, and then a missed field goal.
Yeah, this
It remains a 17-6 ball game.
It's going to be a big defensive stand for this Auburn team. Like I said, and they're about to erupt when they see their starting quarterback come back on the field. Missed opportunity for Auburn to get more momentum to make this a 20-6 ball game.
Before he left, Brady Cook was 3 of 4 for 37 yards. First and 10, Mizzou at its own at 20. Auburn 17, Missouri 6. Cook from the shotgun. The snap. Cook to throw. On first down. Throws it. Downfield for Burden. Incomplete. Knocked away by Jaron Thompson. Thankfully.
Yeah, good job by Jaron
actually
Thompson.
hit him from behind.
Yeah, that ball actually underthrown a little bit by Brady Cook, but Jaron Thompson making up some ground, able to get there if that ball hit him in the back of the head. But that could have been a big play if he laced that thing out there a couple more yards.
Second and 10.
From Auburn DBs, I may just give a little bit of cushion. I understand they're going to try to take some shot plays and ride the juice of this crowd, seeing Brady Cook come back in the game.
Trips to the Auburn boundary for Missouri from the right hash. Cook, one-step drop, throws, sideline, incomplete. In and out of the hands of Mookie Cooper. That's about a 6-yard gain if he holds on to the ball. It's 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for Auburn. Big down in this situation. Auburn needs to get off the football field and get this ball back, create a short field for your offense in great field position. If you're able to hold Mizzou on this 3rd and 10.
Cook has thrown 1 interception this season. 1. This is 3rd and 10 for Missouri. Yard to gain is the 30. Burden comes in motion. Cook drops to throw. Steps into the pocket, throws, and it's caught. And that's going to be a touchdown, I believe. Up the field across the 40, 35 at 20, to the 15, to the 10, and taken down at the 3.
Good hustle by K.N. Lee to be able to bring him down.
Mookie Cooper with the catch. And Missouri has first and goal inside the Auburn 5.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
End of the 3rd. At the end of 3, Auburn 17, Missouri 6. Mizzou first and goal from the Auburn 2. When we come back, this is the Auburn Sports Network.
The Goose Performing Arts Center at Auburn University is Alabama's premier destination for the arts, bringing you the very best of Broadway, dance, music, and more. Learn more about upcoming performances and see the calendar of events online at gougecenter.auburn.edu. That's GOGUE center.auburn.edu. Or call the box office 334-844-TIXS.
It's no secret prices have gone up. Gas is up, groceries are up, my streaming subscription's up. Everything has gone up in price. And if you're like me, this also includes credit card balances and other debts. Trying to keep up is just hard. That's why I went to Max Credit Union. They've been helping people turn their debts into one affordable monthly payment using their home's equity. It's pretty great, right? Get started at mymax.com or call 334-260-2600. For qualified borrowers, certain restrictions apply. Equal housing lender, NMLS 410580.
Achilles tendinitis is often as painful as it sounds. The Orthopedic Clinic is here to help get you back on your feet without pain or stiffness. Whether caused by overuse or degeneration, Achilles tendinitis can be treated usually without surgery. But the road to recovery isn't short. So get started right away at the Orthopedic Clinic. Call for an appointment 334-749-8303 or visit theorthoclinic.com.
Big eating in Auburn and Opelika means Big Mike's Steakhouse, famous for high-quality steaks cooked to perfection on an open-fire grill served in a relaxed, rustic atmosphere. It's happy hour at Big Mike's every Wednesday and Thursday from 4 to 6 and half off select appetizers, draft beer, and well drinks. And don't forget, a Big Mike's gift card will always be the perfect gift for Big City Steak in your hometown. It's Big Mike's Steakhouse in Auburn at Shiggjerd Parkway and Wire Road.
Brad Law back in Columbia as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Auburn leads this game 17-6. A third quarter that Auburn won 14-3 on the scoreboard. Tigers put together a 6-play, 75-yard drive on the opening possession of the third quarter. Cam Coleman hauled in a beautiful 47-yard touchdown catch to start the quarter. After Auburn's next possession, which was a 3-and-out, Missouri muffed the punt. Auburn recovered it in the end zone. 14 quick points in short order. Since then, though, a back and forth. Missouri able to put together a 9-play, 44-yard drive for a field goal to make it 17-6. Auburn put together a 13-play, 60-yard drive taking more than 7 minutes off the clock, but Towns-Magoo missed a field goal from 29 yards out, and Brady Cook back into the game for Missouri, a 78-yard pass to put him down at the Auburn 2 to start the fourth quarter. Game recap brought to you by Wind Creek Casinos. Elevate your game plan to fabulous. Play the hottest games, win fabulous rewards at Wind Creek Casinos and on the Casinoverse app. Tiger defense going to have to bow up again deep inside the red zone. Andy Burcham, Jason Campbell bring you the fourth quarter as the Tigers try to claim their first SEC victory here on the road.
Missouri came into today 96% scoring in the red zone. They have it first and goal from the 2. Cook under center, hands off, tailback, touchdown. Marcus Carroll from 2 yards out.
I expect Mizzou to go for 2, so Auburn defense got to stay alert, stay on the field, understanding that they're going to go for 2 here to try to cut this to a field goal game. So big 2-point conversion for this Auburn defense if they can hold them.
9 unanswered points by Missouri right here. And Missouri does line up for a 2-point conversion. 17-12 Auburn, 14:57 to go in the fourth quarter play. Auburn's got to do today what it has been unable to do this season. Find a way to win one of these close ball games.
Yeah, got to finish.
Cook from the shotgun. Play action, rolls, runs, 2-point conversion is good. He faked the pitch to Burton going the other way and dove into the end zone. And it's a 17-14 Auburn lead with 14:57 to go in the third. Make that the fourth quarter play.
Yeah, the Auburn offense now, you got to respond in these situations because right now the Mizzou crowd got a little momentum going offensively, defensively. They feel the quarterback come back into the game. They feel like they got a chance now. So you Auburn offense, you got to answer the bell. You got to go down the field and sustain a drive here and try to get some points on the board to take this crowd back out of it.
Time of possession right now, Missouri 25-13. Auburn 19 minutes and 50 seconds. A 4-play, 80-yard drive. It only took 34 yards, or 34 seconds. The big play, that 78-yard pass from Cook to Cooper. Touchdown run and a 2-point conversion. And it's a 3-point game, 17-14 Auburn. And now what goes through the mind of Auburn? I mean, Auburn's been here before.
Yeah. Well, you can't, start to shy away from what you've been doing all game. You still got to be aggressive when the opportunity presents itself. You still got to continue to run the football and utilize play action pass. Put Peyton Thorne, I'll probably get him outside the pocket a little more, some sprint passes.
Jeremiah Cobb in the end zone. Kickoff will not be returned. 5 yards deep, and Auburn will have 1st and 10 at its own 25-yard line. All right, all in front of you right now if you're Auburn. 3-point lead, 14:57 to go. A reminder that Auburn has just 1 timeout. Auburn's used 2 timeouts so far.
Yeah, Have to use 2 timeouts.
Hopefully that doesn't come into play.
Right.
And Auburn goes back to what we're going to call that pony formation.
Yeah, worked really well for Auburn in the first half.
From the 25 right hash mark. Pair of tailbacks and a tight end around Thorne. Hands it. Jeremiah where the Thorne busts out to the backside and gets 4 yards on the play. He dove or went down, was hit on the play by Toriano Pride Jr. Auburn gets 4 yards as Thorne came out the backside.
Yeah, it was good hand action with Thorne and Jeremiah Cobb. I thought for a second Cobb had the ball running front side. And there comes Thorne sneaking out the back door for a positive gain.
2nd and 6. Same formation. The tight end is Deal, I believe. Handoff right up the middle, Jarquez Hunter. Jarquez gets 2 yards across the 30 to the 31.5-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and manageable for Auburn, but a huge 3rd down right here.
Yeah, 3rd down, you got to think about your money guys, right? Where's Simmons? Where's Cam Coleman? Where's KLS? KLS running out of the game in Coleman, so it looks like Auburn may go with their heavy set.
Will we see Jarquez Hunter take the direct snap here?
Got 2 tight ends in the game.
Thorne in the gun. Jarquez to his left. 3rd and 3 for Auburn. Thorne will carry it around left in. He gets to the 32. He's shy of the 1st down. Marvin Burks Jr. Well, that's not the time that you wanted a 3 and out if you're Auburn.
Well, it looked like the guy that made the tackle came inside out on that play. You don't want to be punting the ball here in this situation.
Burden looks back into the sunshine, taking this punt from Oscar Chapman, who booms it away. It's a dandy. Burden calls for a fair catch back at the 18-yard line. 12:51 in the 4th. Missouri with the momentum. A 50-yard punt by Chapman. Auburn has a 3-point lead. Auburn 17, Missouri 14. Auburn football continues in a moment.
Sports not only bring us together, they inspire us on our own health journeys. Whether we're walking an extra lap, crushing a new goal, or spending time with friends cheering in the stands. We all win when we feel healthier and happier. That's why Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama is a proud sponsor of athletic programs across the state. Because a healthier Alabama is a happier Alabama. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
Things we take for granted, ordinary opportunities for parents and their children, can be a foster child's extraordinary. You have the power to do something positive that will change the life of a young person right here in Alabama. Open your heart and open your home to a foster child today. For more information, visit www.dhr.alabama.gov or call 1-866-64-AL-KIDS. Brought to you by the Alabama Department of Human Resources, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next-generation submarines. They are giants in what they do because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com. Paid for by the U.S. Department of the Navy in partnership with Blue Forge Alliance.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Listen closely. Hear those bubbles? That mouth-watering waterfall? Delicious. Ice cold. And zero sugar. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
Hi, this is Coach Hugh Freeze. Tackle game day with the irresistible taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? Try and decide. War Eagle.
Auburn 17, Missouri 14. 4th quarter, 12:51 remaining. Missouri 1st and 10 at its own 19 after Missouri scored the touchdown with a 2-point conversion to cut the lead to 3. Auburn went 3 and out. Brady Cook returned for that drive. And in a drive and a half, he's 4 of 7 for 115 yards. No touchdowns, a 2-point conversion running the football.
And this game is a game of momentum. And right now, Mizzou has the momentum going to the fourth quarter. Now, if you're Auburn, what you have to do is try to do something to knock that momentum back away from them. Create a turnover. You've gotten 2 today. But I would not let Brady Cook sit back there in that pocket and pat that football. Allow these receivers to run downfield. At some point, we're going to have to start maybe creating pressures like we did in the first half.
Missouri lines up in the pistol. Carroll behind the quarterback Cook. From the left hash mark, first down for Mizzou at the 19-yard line. Cook drops, now rolls to his right. Looking to throw, still looking, and throws it into the turf. Pursuit by Auburn. It was Keldrick Falk that put the pressure. Pass intended for Carroll, but really they threw that one into the turf.
Yeah, really good coverage by the Auburn defense and secondary right there. That's what you call a coverage throwaway.
2nd and 10 for Mizzou. From its own 19-yard line. Carroll flanks Cook to his left. Play clock down to 8. Snap to Cook. 2-step drop. All day to throw. Complete to Wees. 35. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line and a first down for Missouri. Mizzou fans wanted a late hit. Didn't get it. 18 yards and a first down.
Yeah, not sure how we allow Wees to be standing wide open on the sidelines. Guys dropping back in coverage. Someone's got to stay up.
Got to find a way somehow. Somehow. Leading by 3, Mizzou. A new set of downs at the 38-yard line. From the gun. Play action by Cook. Auburn gets some pressure and takes him down at the 31. Thank you, Malik Blockton, the true freshman out of Pike Road, Alabama.
Malik Blockton beating his guy on the inside rush. They're able to get back that initial pressure on Cook for that sack. And Doran Mossy also coming in there as well.
Back to the 31-yard line. Clock rolling down, 11:41 and counting. 7-yard loss at 2nd and 17 for Missouri. Trips to the Missouri boundary. And Cook looks that way. Now gets pressured, goes down again. Back-to-back sacks for the Tigers. Back-to-back sacks, Eugene Asante.
That's what we talked about, Andy. You can't allow them to sit back there and just let him pat the football. That's when he's most comfortable. Hitting those big receivers or get into that third guy. Eugene Asante coming on a straight blitz inside the sack Brady Cook for a -9 loss.
Back to the 22. 3rd and 25 for Missouri. Burden splits to the Auburn boundary. He brings Burden in motion to the sideline. Cook back to throw. Auburn rushes 3. They pass it. Norfleet, the tight end, tries to leap a man and then gets knocked to the turf by Eugene Asante. He was able to get around the first Auburn defender, but was knocked down on the play by Keontae Scott, They get 11 yards back, but it's 4th down in a punting situation for Missouri. How about those back-to-back sacks by Auburn?
Yeah, good job by the Auburn defense. Coach Durkin and his staff realizing, hey, we're letting Brady Cook get too comfortable back there in the pocket. Let's do something to knock him off his spot. So what did he do? Put one of his young guns in the game. Malik blocked and beat a guy inside, able to get a sack. Bring a straight blitz by Eugene Asante for another sack. Great job by this Auburn defense.
Keontae Scott back at the 24 to take this punt. It is away, high, fair catch, and that's got to be interference. And there's the flag. Eugene, or rather, he was knocked down on the play. Keontae Scott, he never got his hand on the ball. That's how much the Missouri player hit him. And he clearly called for a fair catch. It was Joseph Charleston that just ran right through the Auburn return man, Keontae Scott.
There is no foul for kick catch interference. The defender was into the receiver. First down, Missouri. Timeout.
I need to see a replay on that.
They're going to say that the Auburn defender or offensive man blocked him into it. $9:55 to go. Auburn 17, Missouri 14. Got to put that one away and drive. Auburn. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling football tickets, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Tigers. Expect the unexpected. SeatGeek. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check that your guests like spicy first before serving atomic hot wings.
Who's hungry? Oh my gosh. What are these?
You don't like them? Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Water.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
I was so excited when I heard this sandwich was back. What's up? This is Mike.
And this is Celia.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich
is the symphony of flavors. You can always count on that crispy, tender, juicy chicken. It's so good.
My favorite part is the pimento cheese. Topped off with the honey, it all comes together perfectly. I like the original.
I like the spicy chicken fillet. But either way,
you're getting a winner.
The Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is back with a bite. Try it with the original or spicy filet, now for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Since 1949, the Houston Clinic has served as the preeminent leader in both surgical and non-surgical orthopedic sports medicine treatment and solutions. Their vibrant 75-year legacy demonstrates a deep commitment to serving the local community and its members. Utilizing the latest technology while providing exceptional patient care keeps Houston Clinic at the forefront in sports medicine and patient satisfaction. 334-826-2090 or visit us online at houston.com. Houston Clinic. Research, education, treatment.
Yellowwood knows that a five-star backyard is the place to make lasting memories. Like roasting marshmallows on a cool fall night. That's it. Turn it nice and slow. Get it toasted all... Oh, no, it's on fire. Oh, you want it on fire. Okay, that's a choice, I guess. Crunchy. For five-star backyards and the most memorable experiences, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
$9:55 in the fourth. Auburn 17, Mizzou 14. Down to the field, Ronnie Brown, a Cook's Pest Control sideline report.
All right, guys, if it's ever been key, it's key right now for this Auburn offense to get something positive on first down. One, to get the clock rolling, but to be able to establish something and try to get something going for second and third down, especially you don't want to go negative or backwards on this first carry or this first play.
After they picked up the flag for interference, Auburn first and 10 at its own 23. Offset eye out of the shotgun. Jarquez Hunter flanks Peyton Thorne. Brings Cam Coleman in motion. Play action. No, he's going to run it. He gets back to the line of scrimmage and gets a yard and a half. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. Second and 8 for Auburn. Nose of the football just shy of the 25-yard line. Thorne to throw. They bring an extra man. Pass is caught. Robert Lewis at the 40, out to the 44. He was bobbling the ball for about 8 yards, but he caught it. It is an Auburn first down to the 43.
Great concentration by Robert Lewis coming on the inside slant, vacating the area. Vacated by the linebacker, able to get a gain of 18 yards on that inside slant. Great throw by Peyton Thorne.
Through where the linebacker was when he was coming on the blitz.
Coming on the blitz. Great job by the Auburn offense.
First down for Auburn out to the 43. Clock rolling down, 8:50 to go in the fourth. Auburn leads by 3. First down from the Auburn 43. Jarquez now to take the snap. There it is. Jarquez off right tackle. Gets to the outside, puts his head down, takes the pile with him, and out of bounds, and that's good for Auburn as it takes him out of bounds near the 49-yard line.
Yeah, great positive game by Jarquez on that first down
Sure
run.
Was.
You know, they first set Peyton Thorne up like he's a running back and sprint him out to the side, sprint him out towards the Auburn sidelines. Jarquez able to bounce that run, making it 2nd and 3.
Nose of the football just shy of midfield, right hash mark. Double wide receivers to the left boundary. Robert Lewis and Cam Coleman. They bring an extra man. Hand off Jarquez Hunter. He got to the line and maybe lost a half yard. Zion Young was the first one there for Missouri. And this is an enormous 3rd down play for Auburn right here.
Yeah, Auburn got beat at the initial point of attack on that one. Jarquez didn't have a chance. Now Auburn 3rd and 4. You Peyton, you got to be smart but still stay aggressive. It's a big 3rd down for the Auburn offensive line. Be ready for any blitz from the inside. But Peyton, you got to be alert and find your matchup. You're going to get man coverage here.
Keandre Lambert-Smith single coverage to the Auburn boundary. Line to gain the Missouri 47. Auburn in the pistol, Thorne in the gun. Now brings Lewis, or rather KLS, into the slot. There's the snap. Thorne to throw. Throws it. He's got a man wide open. Goodness gracious. Had him wide open and overthrew him.
Man.
Maybe had to throw it a little bit early.
Yeah, he had to get rid of it a little earlier than he wanted to. Man, Fairweather running wide open on the corner route. That ball is able to stay in play.
That's a touchdown if he catches the football.
That's a touchdown for Auburn.
And Oscar Chapman out to punt it away. Auburn had the play it wanted. Maybe a little too much pressure on Thorne. There's the snap. And Chapman gets it away. Burden lets it bounce. Auburn's going to let it bounce inside the 5 and down to the 2. Nicely done by Auburn special teams. And with 6 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter, Missouri will have 1st down and 10 at its own 1.5-yard line. Auburn on top, 17-14. Mizzou ball when we come back. Auburn football continues in a moment.
Yellowwood knows that a 5-star backyard is the place to make lasting memories. Like cookouts, cornhole with friends. Ooh, a neighborhood potluck with your wife's pasta salad. The one with the feta. Oh, sorry. Or taking a nap on your deck in a hammock. Naps are memories. I love naps. For 5-star backyards and the most memorable experiences, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
This is Coach Hugh Freeze. The support of the Auburn family is vital to the success of our student athletes, and On to Victory plays a crucial role in that. Please help keep that good work going by joining On to Victory today, War Eagle.
If your day sounds like
we need the report ASAP.
You deserve Modelo. If you've persevered through, you deserve this rich golden lager with a crisp but refreshing taste. Or if you overcame,
2 more reps, 2 more.
you deserve this ice-cold reward. Modelo, the Remarkable Fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Port Chicago, Illinois.
I like what I like, and I do what I want.
If the loosest slots and most free play are what you like, then Wind Creek Montgomery is your kind of fabulous. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Coach Bruce Pearl here with an exciting opportunity. Through December 20th, we're running a special campaign to support our student athletes. Join On to Victory today, and for every annual subscription, an anonymous donor will match it 3-1. That means your $204 subscription becomes $816 for our athletes. We're aiming to raise $1 million to support Auburn student athletes because, as we all know, Auburn is an everything school. Visit ontovictory.com to make your pledge today. Remember, your impact is tripled. War Eagle.
This is Auburn football. Now back to Faroe Field for more of the Tigers versus Tigers.
6:55 in the 4th. Auburn 17, Missouri 14. Mizzou 1st down and 10 from its own 1. After the game, Kettler Regions Bank postgame show. Jeff Shear talks with players, assistants, head coach Hugh Freeze in the Auburn locker room, plus scores, highlights, and analysis, all in the Regions Bank postgame show. Let's huddle up, make things happen with the only card for the Plains. Auburn University Regions Visa debit card and the prepaid Regions Now card. Get yours today.
Auburn got Got what you want right here. You got Mizzou backed up on the negative 2-yard line. See if you can get some pressure inside, create a negative play by this Mizzou offense, but just do not give up the big play if you're the safeties in the corners.
First down from the Missouri 2. Their right tackle move, they didn't call it. Handoff, tailback, they get a yard or two, and that's about it. Just got a little more yards, a little more movement from the goal line than Marcus Carroll on the carry. Right tackle moved, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're right. That should have been a false start.
Yep.
Now Auburn has to find where the tight ends at in this situation. There's no tight ends. Mizzou decided to go with quad personnel.
Mookie Cooper, a wide receiver line, is in the backfield with Cook and Carroll. Cook from the end zone throws it, pass almost intercepted. Oh boy, almost picked off by Caleb Harris at the 5-yard line. He broke on that ball and deflected it away.
Yeah, Caleb Harris knew exactly what was coming on that play because he broke before the ball was coming out. A half a second earlier, that's a pick 6. Great job by the young fella. Preseason, midseason, freshman All-American.
3rd and 8 for Missouri from the 4. They send trips to the wide side of the field, the Missouri boundary. Now Cooper lines up wide left.
It'll be Kedra fault time.
He lines up outside the left tackle who moved again, got away with it. Cook in the backfield is going to run it. Cook floats it out of bounds. Out of bounds.
Great job by the Auburn defense forcing a punt in this situation, not allowing Mizzou to get out of their own end zone backed up, giving Auburn an opportunity to get a short field here on this punt return.
Big 3-and-out, third of the day for the Auburn defense. 3-and-out tracker driven by Truckworks, official commercial truck dealer of the Auburn Tigers. And now Auburn, if it plays this smartly, should get great field position with Luke Bauer to punt it away. And Keontae Scott right now at the Missouri 46. Punt is away. Keontae from the 45. Makes the first man miss, 40. He's to the 36-yard line and taken down there. He had one more man to beat. Still great field position. A 40-yard punt, 9-yard return by Keontae Scott.
Yeah, good job of Keontae coming up, feeling that ball, not letting it hit the ground and lose a lot of yardage. Yeah, he was one man away from breaking that for another 15 yards.
Yeah. Keontae didn't think he was down. He kept going, but he was ruled down at the 38-yard line. Make that the 37. Auburn by 3. Missouri has all 3 timeouts remaining. 5:56 to go. Auburn 1st and 10 from the Mizzou 37-yard line. Jarquez Hunter, the tailback. Thorne turns around, says something to Jarquez in the pistol. Handoff, Jarquez Hunter. Taken down for a 2-yard loss. That just went absolutely nowhere. Auburn loses a couple yards in the play.
Yeah, I'd like to see Auburn do that same formation, but fake the ball to Jarquez and let Peyton Thorne bootleg out of the backside because it'd be wide open because right now Mizzou is thinking about pinning their ears back to stop the run, and no one's really paying attention to the play-action pass if you're able to get a bootleg or a naked by Peyton Thorne to find one of his guys out on the second level.
19 carries for 59 yards on the day for Jarquez. 2nd and 12 for Auburn. Nose of the football just inside the 40. Auburn out of that pony. Thorne is going to run it. Thorne taken down at the line of scrimmage. Going off the right side. Taken down by Corey Flagg.
Auburn's got to stay aggressive. Like you're in this situation, don't allow Mizzou to have the opportunity by helping them out. Continue to stay aggressive in this situation. Try to go get a touchdown.
3rd and 12 for Auburn. Line to gain is the 27 for the Tigers, who have gone backwards on this drive. Tigers by 3. Auburn's Tigers by 3. They rush 3. Thorne looks, throws over the head. Had a man wide open. Had Sam Jackson wide open and overthrew it.
Yeah, he's able to get that ball to Sam Jackson. Sam Jackson may, if he don't pick up the first down, he'll at least get close to it and put Auburn in field goal range to attempt the field goal. Now you're having to punt after getting great field position. bad series for Auburn offense in that play.
3 and out for Auburn. Oscar Chapman trying to punt. Missouri deep again. High. End over end. Luther Burden takes the fair catch at the 5. Excuse me, Daniel Blood with the fair catch.
Yeah, Auburn missed the opportunity there to get more points on the board in that last series. See if this Auburn defense can force another 3 and out.
Can it get more pressure right now on Brady Cook?
Yeah, got Mizzou backed up. The 5-yard line.
Auburn by 3, 17-14, 4:26. Missouri has his full complement of timeouts and the 2-minute timeout. First down for Missouri at its own 5. Double wide receivers right and left for Brady Cook out of the shotgun. Heels right on the goal line. Auburn rushes 3. The throw to the boundary, incomplete. Intended for Theo Wees Jr. Coverage that time by Kayan Lee, and good coverage at that.
Yeah, great job by Kayan Lee of getting his hands in a legal formation on the body of Wees, but also getting his head back, making sure they don't get a pass interference call.
Clock stop with 4:21 to go in the 4th. Same formation, double wide receivers right and left. Second down and 10 for Mizzou at its own 5-yard line. Cook drops into the end zone. Gets pressured, rolls to the boundary, rolls to the 10 and out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Just short of the first down.
A yard shy of the first down for Brady Cook. 3rd and 1 for Missouri. Mizzou is both teams are 4 of 13 on 3rd down today.
Yeah, see if Auburn got enough in the tank still to get a stop here to force Mizzou to have to put the ball on the foot.
Auburn puts 11 in the box. Handoff tailback, first down. Out to the 17-yard line for Missouri. That's Carroll on the carry. The drive continues for Missouri. Clock rolling, 3:37 and counting in the 4th. 1st and 10 from the Missouri 19-yard line. From the right hash, low snap to Cook. Looks to the sideline, throws in and out of the hands of Theo Wees Jr. Defended by Kinsley Lador-Faustin.
Yeah, good job that time at Auburn by bringing pressure. Coach Durkin said enough with just letting him sit back there and pat the football. Decided to bring pressure on that play. And good job by Faustin right there to get his hand in and knock that football down.
Another of those Auburn freshmen. 2nd and 10 from the Missouri 19. Clock stop, 3:23 to go. Auburn leads by 3. Trips to the Auburn boundary for Missouri. Cook drops to throw, floats it out to Carroll, the tailback, and he gets to the 20, and that's about all. Now they'll give him the 22. That's a very generous spot for Missouri. The first man to make the hit was Eugene Asante.
Yeah, Auburn got a little inside pressure by Jameis Travis on that last play, forcing Cook to dump that ball off to the running back. But Eugene Asante was sitting right there waiting for him for a short game.
3rd and 7 for Missouri. Cook works from the gun. Does Auburn bring anybody extra? They do. And they get to it. He gets out of the pocket. He's running the football. 25, 30, 35 and a first down for Missouri. Auburn is pleading for a hold and not getting it.
Yeah, Austin Keys came inside on a blitz, kind of got pulled.
Well, that would be a hold.
Yeah, he got pulled definitely by the left tackle.
Yep.
They did not call it.
1st and 10, Missouri at the 36. Clock rolling down, 2:24 and counting. Auburn leads by 3 in Columbia. And a timeout. Well, they stopped the clock. Why?
Yeah, why is the clock stop? It's not under 2 minutes.
First down for Missouri at the 36. Handoff, tailback, nothing doing. Boy, almost fumbled. Got 2 yards in the play. Amaris Williams came up to make the stop on the play.
Yeah, that'd take it to a 2-minute warning. 2-minute timeout.
Jamal Roberts almost coughed that one up. And the 2-minute timeout is upon us. 2 minutes to go. Auburn 17, Missouri 14. Missouri, 2nd and 7 from its 39 when we come back. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
Where were you when this happened?
Berger setting up to throw and going long for Tillman. Oh, my goodness, what a catch! Oh, my! Oh, heavens to Betsy! Touchdown, Auburn! Unbelievable! An absolutely incredible catch. I don't think I've ever seen a better one.
Don't miss the next heart-pounding moment. This is Auburn football on the Auburn Sports Network.
If I was to describe this sandwich in one word, I would say magical. Hi, this is Jamor, and the little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich is that extra oomph. I go back and forth from the spicy filet to the original filet. I get into the sweetness of the honey, then you have the extra kick from the spicy filet. The combination alone takes it over the top. It's award-winning.
The Chick-fil-A Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich is back with a bite. Try it with the original or spicy filet, now for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Sports not only bring us together, they inspire us on our own health journeys. Whether we're walking an extra lap, crushing a new goal, or spending time with friends cheering in the stands. We all win when we feel healthier and happier. That's why Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama is a proud sponsor of athletic programs across the state. Because a healthier Alabama is a happier Alabama. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
Hey, I'm Charles Barkley. Call for a Redmont and water at bars and restaurants throughout the great state of Alabama. Redmont Vodka, available at select ABC stores and package stores. Redmont Vodka is 8 times distilled, gluten-free, and is made from non-GMO corn. Looking to support a local business? Redmont Distilling is Alabama proud and minority owned. Learn more online at redmontdistilling.com.
Two minutes remaining in the fourth quarter in Columbia. Auburn 17, Missouri 14. Missouri ball, 2nd and 7 from its own 39-yard line.
They got 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Mizzou with 3 timeouts.
Right.
Auburn has 1 timeout. So there's going to be no hurry for Mizzou. The only thing they're going to try to do is move the ball down the field methodically.
They need to get it probably about to the 35-yard line to have a chance to tie it with a field goal. But
right.
I don't think Missouri's thinking field goal right here, Jason.
Yeah, my thing is I'm Coach Durkin. I'm still going to bring pressure. We've done a really good job of creating sacks when we bring inside pressure against Brady Cook. Just on that last time when we brought inside pressure with Austin Keys, your outside guy, whether it's Jaron Thompson or the outside edge guy, you got to stay at home because once he spin out of there, he's going to spin right to you. But you can't go inside knowing that your blitzers are coming inside or now you lose containment.
Weeze and Cooper ride right. That's the wide side of the field for Missouri. The tailback is Jamal Roberts. 2nd and 7 for Missouri at the 37. Cook from the gun. Auburn rushes 3. Cook throws it. Sideline has a man open. Incomplete. Oh, and a flag comes in. Oh, for goodness sakes.
That's a horrible
call.
For
goodness sakes.
If they call pass interference, that's a horrible call.
Holy cow. Looked like it was just well defended and an incomplete pass.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 28, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Goodness gracious.
How about the ball's thrown out of bounds?
First down.
Missouri on the Auburn side at the 46. Holy cow.
And the ball was going out of bounds.
First down for Missouri at the Auburn 46. Tigers of Auburn lead by 3. From the left hash mark. Cook, short drop, sacked back at the 44. Jalen McLeod got there. Clock rolling down, stopped with 1:46, and Missouri has to call a timeout.
Exactly what we talked about, Andy. Can't let him sit back there and pat the football. Coach Durkin and his staff has done an outstanding job defensively today when they brought pressure on Brady Cook.
I'll send it downstairs. Ronnie Brown with the Cook's Pest Control sideline report.
All right, guys, I don't know if you guys have seen, but Antonio Kite, cornerback, has been over here on the sideline. He seems a little hobbled by a right foot or something. It just doesn't seem like he's going to be able to go. And then on that last play, Eugene seemed to come up a little ginger, so we may want to watch him as well. But hopefully this timeout helps him going back and getting either some rest or whatever seems that is bothering him.
They add a couple seconds to the clock, 1:50 to go in the fourth. That sack back to the 46-yard line. Auburn's.
That was a big sack, making it 2nd and 20. The 2nd and 18. Great
Auburn
job.
has 5 sacks today.
Yeah, they've done a really good job of bringing inside pressure and dialing it up at the right time. And that was a good time to do that after you get a pass interference, questionable call, to bring inside pressure to force a negative play.
Back to the Auburn 46. 2nd down and long for Mizzou. 2nd and 18. Auburn rushes 5. Cook, time, throws it. Incomplete. Over the head of Luther Burden. And that was Sylvester Smith in coverage there. And now 3rd and 18 for Missouri. Clock stopped with 1:45 remaining in the fourth. And Auburn clinging to a 17-14 lead.
Yeah, Sylvester Smith did a really nice job of getting his head back around. But if you're Auburn here, you got to think that Mizzou's going to get half of it back.
It's 4-down territory.
Yeah, 4-down territory. Just think they're going to try to get half of it back on this play, not all of it.
Trips bunched to the short side of the field for Missouri. Single coverage to the Missouri boundary. Brady Cook drops to throw. With some time, throws it across the middle. It's caught by Luther Burden, and he's taken down back at the 42-yard line. Are they going to give him
4th down
possession out to... Wow, he went backwards. They gave him the 41-yard line. So it's still going to be 4th down and about 4. Make it 4th down and 4.5. And your ball game will ride on this play. Missouri calls a timeout after the 12th play of this drive and sets up 4th and 5 at the 41. 1st down at the Auburn 36.
I want the wind feels like down there on the field.
That was last time. Missouri does have 1 timeout remaining now. All right, here you go, 4th and 5.
The Auburn defense, do you bring inside pressure again? I would not allow Cook just to stand back there and let these guys run open. We've been doing a really good job of playing tight to man coverage.
Burden, Cooper, and Wees wide left for Missouri. A man in the slot to the Missouri boundary.
The alert for the running back out of the backfield.
That's Jamal Roberts. They now bring Cooper in motion, and I think Auburn called a timeout. It's final timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout called by Auburn. 1:34 to go in the fourth. Auburn 17, Missouri 14. Can Auburn today find a way to win one against a top 25 team and do it on the road, setting up the second half of this season?
Yeah, we talked about turning points of a season for any football team, and there's always that one game that you can always go back and look at the end of the season and say it was a turning point for your ball club. And I think today is that game for Auburn if they're able to hold here on this 4th down.
Wees splits wide left. Missouri flops it now, sends trips to the Missouri boundary. Excuse me, double wide receivers right and left. Roberts the tailback. 4th and 5 for Mizzou at the Auburn 41. Cook from the gun, right hash mark. Auburn walks a couple up to the line of scrimmage.
Auburn showing blitz.
On 4th and 5, the snap to Cook. Can Auburn get some pressure? He throws to the boundary, caught by Luther Burden out of bounds at the 26. They brought him on a drag route and he caught it. And the drive is alive for Missouri.
Yeah, they got Keontae matched up one-on-one. Brought a blitz, great call to the field. Understanding Auburn brought the blitz from that right side. They just filled the void.
First down for Missouri at the Auburn 25.
Auburn got to keep him out of the end zone.
Out of the pistol. First down from the Auburn 25-yard line. Roberts, the tailback. Double wide receivers right and left. And like the last play, Burden set up on Keontae. A rollout by Cook. He looks. He throws to the back of the end zone and out of the back of the end zone.
And see if Auburn can force a third turnover today for Mizzou. Sure be nice in this situation.
Trying to get to Theo Wees, back right corner of the end zone. Cook overthrew it. 2nd and 10 from the Auburn 25. Burden and Cooper wide right. Double wide receivers to the Auburn boundary as well. Cook a quick snap, now settles back in the shotgun. The snap. Cook looks left. He throws to the boundary and overthrows a wide open defender, a wide open receiver.
3rd down and 10 coming up for this Mizzou offense. If Auburn, you don't want to give up anything too short to make it a shorter field goal. If anything, try to see if you can force a negative play here and make this a longer field goal.
Trying to Joseph Manning. They threw it away from Burden, but overthrew him. All right, here's 3rd and 10 from the Auburn 25. Burden and Miller wide right. Excuse me. Manning and Burden wide right. 3rd down and 10 for Mizzou from the Auburn 25. Auburn brings an extra man. Cook steps into the throw. He has it at the 15. Near a first down. They're going to give him a first down to Theo Wees. And Auburn's just not able to get to Cook right now. And it's a first down for Missouri at the Auburn 15-yard line. 1:11 to go. Auburn by 3.
They didn't even measure it. I thought it was...
From the right hash. Double wide receivers stacked up to the wide side of the field for Missouri. Pair of receivers to the slot. The snap to Cook to the sideline. Caught at the 9-yard line and out of bounds. Mekhi Miller. 1:07 to go. Missouri. 2nd down from the Auburn 9-yard line. 2nd and 4 for Mizzou. Auburn by 3. Missouri knocking at the door. Roberts, the tailback, in the pistol behind Cook. He will get the carry. Roberts to the 5 and down to the 2. To the 4, and that's enough for a first down. 1st and goal for Missouri at the Auburn 4-yard line.
Man, Elite blocked and almost had a chance for a tackle for a loss on that run play.
Clock is rolling. 56 seconds to go. And counting. Mizzou 1st and goal from the Auburn 4-yard line. Cook to the tailback. Bounces. Touchdown. Jamal Roberts.
The Auburn defense looked tired on those last few plays. Mizzou understand they have a timeout left, so it made all your plays available.
A 17-play drive by Missouri. Going 95 yards in 3 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, that 4th down call by Mizzou on 4th and 10. They would sprint Cook to the left and hit an outside breaking route.
Craig on for the extra point. And it's good. And now it takes a touchdown for Auburn.
No timeouts.
Auburn out of timeouts. 46 seconds to go. Hats off to Missouri. When they absolutely had a drive, they got it. 17 plays, 95 yards in 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Brady Cook now 11 of 22 for 194 yards on the day. And he's one of the differences just coming back into this ball game for Mizzou.
Yeah, as soon as we missed that field goal in the third quarter, about 7 minutes left, and Brady Cook checked into the ball game, and that series that Mizzou got the ball, it seemed like the crowd just got electric. And it seemed like the kids just fed off that energy and was able to get momentum. And Auburn not able to capitalize with great field position here in the fourth quarter has been costly.
Auburn led 17-3. Missouri now leads 21-17. 46 seconds to go.
See if Auburn can get a good kick return here.
Auburn won't even try to return it. They want to save the seconds. 46 seconds and 75 yards for Auburn.
So now you have to think chunk plays. You have to think about hitting those 18 to 20-yard dig routes. First clock stops on the first down. If you're able to pick up a first down, first thing you want to do is clock it. Each time you get a first down, just clock it to give yourself an opportunity to try to get in Hail Mary range to be able to take a couple of shots to the end zone.
Boy, the interference penalty turned out to be a dandy, didn't it?
Yeah, that hurt big time. But you got 6'5" receivers if you're able to get in a Hail Mary. We've seen teams do it all year. Throw that ball up there and get those guys the opportunity to come down with it. You just got to get yourself in a situation to get there.
5 wide set. Thorne will work from an empty backfield. Trips to the wide side of the field. That's the Auburn boundary. First down from the Auburn 25-yard line. Missouri rushes 3. Thorne sets, he throws. Fairweather caught it and dropped it. Fairweather got absolutely smacked at the 40-yard line. And Rivaldo is slow to get up. The medical staff for Auburn is out quickly to see to Rivaldo Fairweather. Medical reports brought to you by East Alabama Health, proud to offer emergency care, surgery, and other outpatient services, even a retail pharmacy at their Auburn Medical Pavilion in the Auburn Research Park. Learn more at eastalabamahealth.org.
Missouri playing cover 2 man, so you're thinking down the middle of the field to your tight end. It seemed like Fairweather got hit right in the ribs and sternum area.
Yeah. That's what he was holding when he went down. He is on his back. With Auburn's medical staff tending to him. Hugh Freeze out to take a look at his talented tight end as well. 2nd and 10 for Auburn from the 25. That's a first down at the 40. He's able to hold on to it, but he was really tattooed at the 40-yard line, and what appeared to be a clean hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just hit him right in the shoulder and sternum area. Like I said, probably would have put Auburn on about the 42-yard line. Then you had to clock it. Would have been a first down. You clock it to save the time.
Yeah.
Man, just Auburn's found themselves in this position so many times this season already.
Fairweather gets some help, stands up, and he will walk off the field. Actually jogs off the field.
Yeah, in this situation, you're thinking, get the ball in some of your fast playmakers' hands. Where's Simmons? Where's Cobb? Robert Lewis? You know, Cam Coleman is going to be outside, probably going to get double coverage over top him and K.L. Smith. So you're thinking something over the middle of the field, around that 12 to 15-yard range. And then you got to get immediately up there and clock the ball.
Auburn breaks the huddle. Sends Simmons and KLS wide right. Tight end sets up outside the right tackle. A pair of receivers to the Missouri boundary, including Cam Coleman. Thorne looks at a 3-man rush, steps up into the pocket and goes down at the 16. Got to get up quick.
Guys, you got to run back. What are you doing? Everybody's walking. You got to run. The clock is moving.
Sacked by Johnny Walker Jr. 3rd and 18 for Auburn. Thorne looks, he throws up the boundary. Cam Coleman had it and dropped it. It's a first down if he holds on to the football.
Probably going to get a similar coverage again where you may have an opportunity to throw that same kind of ball.
15 seconds to go.
Fairweather check back in the ball game. You're going to get two-man coverage.
Fourth and 18. 5 wide set for the Tigers of Auburn. Mizzou rushes 3. Thorne across the middle, floats it, incomplete. Intended for Fairweather. He had Trevez Johnson on him, but nothing coming, and Missouri's going to take over on down.
Another tough loss for Auburn football team. Just got to take advantage of those opportunities when you get the ball in scoring range. You can't take negative plays and knock you out of field goal range.
9 seconds to go. Auburn can't stop the clock. Missouri can just go to the victory formation. And Missouri's going to get a huge win this afternoon before they go to Alabama next week. Auburn on the road at Kentucky. Next Saturday night, we're on the air at 3:30 from Kroger Field in Lexington. I guess they're trying to figure out where the line of scrimmage is. The line of scrimmage is the 17. Missouri just needs to snap the ball and we'll get out of here with a win. In the victory formation, Brady Cook takes a knee, and Missouri wins. Final score, Missouri 21, Auburn 17. Stay tuned, Auburn football continues in a moment.
When the game is on the line, you want someone you can count on. At Alabama Power,